Hello, this is Simply Adequate Shooting the Shit, and today we have Aunt Susan.
Teo and Barret TV, baby.
And first port of call is we're going to discuss why we started our YouTubes. And I'll go first.
Please do. Do we have to refer to you as Aunt Susan throughout this podcast, or can we just call you Frank?
You can call me whatever the fuck
Can
you
we
want.
kind of mix it up? Can we start with Aunt Susan, move on to Simply Adequate, and then Adequately Simple, and all the other...
You're just getting at all the stupid fucking intros I did at the start of my channel's sort of rise to fame.
Hey, it's your channel.
Rise to fame.
When's that? Next
I've
week?
got 30 odd fucking subscribers now.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah.
That's really surprising.
Yeah, that's
But
really
anyway,
good.
I'm going to start with mine, why I started mine.
I like PewDiePie.
I started my YouTube because people don't really keep photos anymore. My kids like YouTube. And my logic was, if I make enough shit on YouTube and my kids enjoy it, that when I'm dead, they'll have something to remind them of me.
I thought you said that the reason you started your channel was because you wanted a white supremacist act on YouTube and you felt that you took up the
No,
moment.
I know you put comments in my streams about how you think I'm racist, but no.
I mean, let's be honest, there is a slight white supremacist bent to your content.
You've got some
How is
undertones. You've got some undertones.
How have I got undertones of racism?
I mean, you're constantly cosplaying as KKK.
Yeah,
Right,
something always
I
comes
wore
up.
Let's have
one
the famous...
suit of armour from Elden Ring that you decided
Oh.
it's a sage suit of armour.
But then you took it off, and we were like, oh, maybe he's, hung up the cloak.
Yeah.
And then you put it back on. And
Yeah.
what
I didn't.
does the
I just
audience
put the
think?
hood on because I wanted a hat that
The
I
thing
could wear
is-
with my armour
the
that
thing
wasn't too
is,
heavy.
The thing is, when you wear stuff like that in your game, it will offend people, let's be honest. And then they go back and watch some of your previous streams and here you go, oh, Darky's coming.
Yeah.
No, right.
They're getting the wrong idea.
I was saying Dark Eater Medea when it was Mildred. I got
Yeah.
it mixed up, and I said Dark E as in
Ooh.
Dark Eater, and then I corrected myself.
I know, but
I understand it sounds bad. I understand that.
it's fine. But
I do understand.
He did an edit.
I did do an edit.
mean, Teo did an edit, where he slowed it down.
I thought
and
he
you
was
could hear him.
You did say it.
No, I understand that it came off and it sounded bad, and I apologised.
I mean, I think a public apology on Twitter, personally.
A public apology on Twitter. I've got like one follower on Twitter.
And then there's just,
they will understand.
there's just this other thing. I just keep asking for your stance on Israel and Palestine, and
You refuse to answer.
refuse
I
to
will
take a
not
side.
touch that subject with a barge pole.
You don't
Why
have
not?
to, just answer with words.
No.
No barge pole included.
No.
That's not very nice. People need to know where the YouTube sensation Simply Adequate stands on such a thing.
Do you know where I stand? I don't understand why people can't just get along. And any reason for war is a waste of fucking time.
Well, the main reason the Palestinians can't get on with Israel is because they keep bombing them.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is
The bombs.
why are they bombing them?
Because they want the land.
But they... No, you're not tricking me. I'm not getting
You
into it.
almost had him then. He
I'm
almost
not
went
getting into
that.
the history of fucking that area of the world.
Would you like us to explain why we started?
Yes, can you please get off the
As
subject?
soon as you explain which side you're on of the Israel-Palestine thing, and then we'll go.
There is heinous acts on both sides.
Is
But you... Yes.
All those kids did those heinous acts.
No, I'm not talking about the children. Whenever you have conflict, you have people killing each other. None of that is acceptable. They should be looking towards a peaceful way of coexistence and living together. They both deserve to be there.
Do I deserve to be here?
Yeah, I like it when you're this close. I can
Lovely.
almost see your dick.
It's like a Preston, mate. You can't see it.
I imagine it's there. So, there you go. I've put my stance on Israeli-Palestine.
I almost got him talking about my dick yesterday. Well, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Did you?
On your last stream, yeah. I was tired as hell and I was rambling.
I feel like you're sort of skirting the whole question about your channel.
Alright, well...
People want to know. You put
you've
out some
well-
really good stuff.
I mean,
I personally think it's good.
you can think that. A lot of people probably don't think that.
I don't know. I think your Dark Souls 1, the level by the end of it that you managed to get to for saying you didn't do any gimmicks is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, do you mean when he was Dragon Man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dragon Man.
I have no idea how you managed to do that. So glitched.
That was full of gimmicks, that playthrough.
Oh,
That was
I asked
entirely
you
glitched.
if you
Yeah.
gimmicked
Yeah.
it, and you said no.
You didn't ask me, you asked him,
that
and he
in
said
the
no
world.
for some reason.
So you did. I'm
Yeah,
there
yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
how the fuck do you do
To be
that?
honest,
so glitched.
even I thought, how has he done that?
Yeah.
Didn't even
So he
think.
did. He did do the
So-
soul
Yeah, he
glitch.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prompt
But is
slot
that
soul
on?
glitch.
Is that in the footage?
No.
Yeah.
No,
it
it's
is.
not. Is it?
No, in the first stream, I easily wasted like half an hour fucking it up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, you heard it here
Soul
first.
glitch.
He's not as amazing.
He's a
as he
fraud.
said.
No,
He's
you
a
didn't,
fraud,
you didn't
he's
hear
a
it here
fraud.
first. You saw it on the first fucking stream if you watched it.
That's true.
What if they
yeah.
didn't watch the first stream and they only watched the second, the third, and fourth?
Go back and watch the
to
first.
those people, I say, watch the first stream.
Well, now they feel cheated.
Fuck them.
Did you watch that outro he did, where it was like, to everyone who watched this, don't know why you bothered.
I will say
A
though,
proper tickle.
your Dark Souls 3, when you did that final bit when it was used two dueling each other,
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah.
goodbye video.
that
yeah.
genuinely got me emotional.
Oh, that's sad.
He
That
said
was
the
really
same. No, you
well
said the
edited.
same thing when I
That-
fucking made it.
That was really well edited.
I didn't say sad as like a sarcastic comment.
No, you said it. You know, it kind of hit me there.
Yeah.
Got me in the feelings.
No, it did because it was a long time running thing. To be honest, we started it in the middle of a playthrough anyway. So the
Yeah.
the playthrough actually starts when we hit New Game +1. Really,
The reason we have a channel in the first place is because, for a while actually, because the first few series we did was actually entirely through PlayStation 4 software.
Oh yeah,
And we were trying to get our voices to record through the capture function,
yeah.
and we couldn't get it to do it at all until one situation where we were both going through the prison bit, and we both rolled off the thing, and I bounced off his fucking head. And the way that
Such a
you
good
laughed
bit.
at it was so funny. I wanted to capture it just so we could look at it again. And lo and behold, it recorded both of our voices.
Yeah.
So I kept doing captures of shit. What did we do first? I made like a short video out of it and uploaded it on Facebook.
Oh, was it Facebook you did it?
Yeah, we uploaded it on Facebook first for like the first 3 videos. And then, because it's unfeasible to rewatch videos on Facebook, we put them on YouTube. So yeah, the first few series we did was actually entirely recorded through the capture what happened button
Yeah.
and PlayStation 4. What the fuck is it called? The
It was just place.
video editing. No, it wasn't Mixer. It was.
It was just the basic PlayStation 4 editing tool.
My first
Whatever it
videos
is.
on YouTube were through PS4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was an editing tool for it. I can't remember
the
the name of
PS4
it, but-
was actually really good for just.
It made it so
taking
simple.
Yeah, it did. It really did actually.
Yeah.
Xbox almost got there when they used to do Mixer, and then Mixer just disappeared, and it was like, nah, it's not. You
Is
can't do
it not a separate app?
You
No,
just
it's
can't.
like a
You can't go
website,
through
isn't
it anymore.
Is it?
The same way. You used to be able to go straight from console to YouTube, but you can't now.
Oh, fuck 'em.
Yeah, because you said to me, didn't you? You have to go through Twitch. And then,
I have to go through Twitch, then I go through Aircast, which I have to pay for,
Yeah.
in order to cast straight from console to.
Probably cheaper
YouTube's
long term to just
ridiculous,
get
that.
game capture.
Yeah, a card.
Yeah. I see our channel more as like a
Time
just
capsule.
like it's just a time capsule. There's been loads of times where we've gone, oh, do you remember when we did such a thing? And one of us doesn't remember, and then it's just on video, so you can just go back to it and just be like, oh yeah, that thing
We
happened,
just
and then
pull back
move
the
on.
clip. Yeah, we don't really want other people to. There's some of our videos that have got like a few views. Most recently was a YouTube short that I uploaded
Yes.
that now has it's nearly the most viewed video on our channel,
Yeah, yeah.
and I don't like that.
Has it surpassed Ninja Gaiden?
No, it's
Ninja
the second.
Gaiden's almost up to 1,000
In all
views.
fairness, your Ninja Gaiden is so hilarious purely because of how much Coop despises that game.
Right,
fucking
the
hate
thing
it.
is, right, he hates Ninja Gaiden. But ages ago, we were it was when I lived at my mum and dad's, we were doing a playthrough of it there, and we got so far through, he was into it, he was doing really well playing it, and so were I, because I'm a fucking beast. And then
I don't see
it
Coop.
glitched.
It glitched.
Every time we tried to save it, it didn't count the save, so it kept taking us back. So it was either we either do it in one sitting, or we just come away from it. And we came away from it, and he's not wanted to play it since. So when we did the video, he was so reluctant. He was so reluctant.
Fucking controls are so bad.
The fluid.
They're not
They are
fluid.
fucking fluid.
I
They
will
are
say,
not.
for the time, Ninja Gaiden. If you like ninjas and shit, Ninja Gaiden was pretty much the best. 'Cause
Well, my
do you remember when they
counterpoint to
came
that...
out with the remake of Shinobi for the PS2?
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah.
I really liked that, but Ninja Gaiden just felt more fluid than Shinobi.
But you know what the real problem is? Ninja Gaiden is an action sword game.
Well described.
Do you want to know what's a better sword action game? Devil May Cry.
It's completely
different
different.
genre?
No, it
Complete-
isn't.
It
Devil
is.
May Cry is just hack and slash.
Yeah, going through rooms facing men.
Well, no, because he doesn't. Most
That's
of the
a bit
time,
sexist.
he's facing all sorts. A lot of the
You
time,
know-
it's women.
You know what I mean?
I just think
the
you're
same-
close-minded.
It's a it's an action combat game. It's what it is. You go between rooms fighting creatures. You solve a little puzzle. You find a little key, and then more men come out.
Legit, everything he just described there, I was thinking, that's basically the monastery in Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's the whole game. It's the
Yeah, but
exact same
Ninja
kind of
Gaiden
game.
did it better.
There were some really good ninja games back then,
Was there?
but
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm not into ninjas or pirates.
Oh, I love Pirates.
I like pirates, but I don't think we've ever had a decent pirate game.
Sea of Thieves is the closest we've got
It's
to
the
a decent...
closest, but it's lacking severely.
Yeah, gameplay.
Yeah,
Because it's just the same shit over and over again.
and they've added like little quest lines and stuff. 10 minutes, you've done it, and then you're back to oh.
Thing is, you said that to us when you managed to drag us back over to it, kicking and screaming. And you were like, oh no, they've added a whole new bunch of shit, it's really fucking good now, oh, blah, blah, blah. And when we went on it, it was a case of one island, treasure, back on the boat. One island, treasure, back on the boat. Right, now let's take our treasure to this other island and sell it or whatever. And then you came round the corner with like a gold pistol and you were like, all of that for this. And I was, great, okay.
I remember while you were all fucking pulling your back out trying to do little treasure quests and shit, I found out there was a new fishing mini game.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
was just-
yeah.
You love the fishing,
I was just sat on the boat fucking drinking all the
I've-
grog and fishing and
I've
cooking
got a
the fish.
clip. I've got a clip on my Xbox when we were all playing it, and it's us swimming back to the ship, and he's fishing on the side of the ship, but his armor's glitched, so his rod's being held
Oh,
here,
yeah,
but his
like-
other arm's like 20 feet high, and it's just fucking extended right up.
I have a thing
Fuck
for
knows.
fishing
That's-
mini games.
Fishing's calm.
Fishing
good.
is relaxing.
Yeah.
I like fishing in Minecraft.
I've never done it in Minecraft.
I find it quite enjoyable.
What did you think on pirate games? What did you think of Assassin's Creed Black Flag? Because that's set
Right, you're
pirates.
probably going to be annoyed with me right now. 'cause
I'm annoyed with you every
I've
second.
never played it.
Have you not?
No, I've played Assassin's Creed 1, loved it. Assassin's Creed 2, loved it.
Yep.
Was it Brotherhood?
Yep.
Hated it.
Brotherhood was good.
And then I didn't play another Assassin's Creed game until Odyssey, which I liked it a bit, but then I'd sort of fallen out of love with the Assassin's
Which
Creed.
one was Odyssey?
That's the Spartan one.
Yeah, I've got that one.
But I do want to try the Viking one.
Valhalla.
Yeah, I want to try that.
A lot of people have said that's the best one, but they've also said that's the best one for every Assassin's Creed that's come out.
I still think Ezio Auditore in Assassin's Creed 2 is
Altair, man.
is brilliant.
Well, the way they tied Ezio's story with Altair's was good. You haven't the foggiest idea what we're talking about because you've never played them.
I will say, if we're talking about games though, why is Dark Souls 2 like one of the best Dark Souls games?
Because of how much power it lets you get.
I think it's beautiful as
Dark Souls 2 has the most amount of flaws in any of the Dark Souls games.
No.
Name
yes,
9.
it does. Name 9?
Yeah.
I can't name 9 off the top of my head.
I
you
guarantee
madman.
Coop could come up with 9 flaws with every Dark
The
Souls
combat
game.
system is the worst.
Ah, it's not, though.
It's clunky.
They introduced the power stance.
And yeah, right, okay, fair enough. The power stancing's alright, but is that your whole argument for the fact that combat sucks? Oh, they've
And I
introduced
really
power
liked-
stancing.
I
Oh,
liked-
argument wiped.
I like the way the sorcery was done. How you could
Sorceries
stack
suck
it.
in that game.
No, they don't.
They really don't.
No, they do.
It has some cool spells in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, yeah, good spells. It doesn't fucking matter.
It has Soul Vortex. It throws out a ball and little tadpoles sling around
Each Dark Souls game has its own preferred class that it wants you to go as. Like Dark Souls 3 has to be a strength build, a quality build.
Dark Souls 2 actually is not too bad in that regard.
I'd say Dark Souls 3, you can literally be anything in that.
No,
I disagree.
I found the best start I ever had with Dark Souls 3 was Pyromancer.
It took us, what, 2 new game pluses to just get my sorcery up to the same level you were at.
That's a good point.
And even then, we were rocking it whenever we got invaded because we had range and close quarters.
I was doing bleed
But
on
it
that
took
run.
2 new game cycles to actually get to that point of like, right, this sorcery is now good.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to like starting, Dark Souls 1's probably got it. For just a start, because you can literally start as anything in Dark Souls 1 and just have an enjoyable experience.
Dark Souls 1's best if you start it deprived.
That's the
yeah,
joy.
but you can literally start anything and you won't struggle any more than you would with anything else.
The joy of Dark Souls 1 is that you can use any weapon and get through the entire game with it without any problem.
Yeah.
Even the club, you cock.
I stuck with the club.
You struggled to.
You were so ready to switch out for anything. As that clip, what you clipped it where it was you were on your menu looking at the club and you were like, oh, it's a hammer type weapon.
Yeah.
Does that mean I can use any hammer?
Does
and
that
he
mean
put in
I'm
the comments
going to
like,
Halfords?
yeah, he put in the fucking chat like, oh, look at him just trying to use any other weapon but the one he said he's only using. And you were like, no.
I wouldn't mind.
No.
At the rare occasion when I actually swapped it up, because I swapped to the, is it Reinforced Club?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I preferred the initial club. I swapped to the Great Club. I didn't like it.
It's
I
the
preferred
exact
the
same
initial
club, except it's reinforced.
No, I didn't like it. Didn't look as nice.
The point of a challenge run is that you have to learn to adapt with the weapon that you've got.
Yeah.
And I did.
When you're going club run, but you get to choose between anything that looks like a club, you can change your moveset whenever you want, so there's no challenge.
Yeah, but I did stick to the club, so I don't understand why you're so irate about it.
Because you went pissing, kicking and screaming the whole way.
I didn't!
Yes,
You did.
I enjoyed it. When it came to the end of that game, I was really happy.
If you take each part of that stream, like each stream that you did, at least 3 times in each stream, you're looking at other weapons
with
for a
big
solid
dirty
5
eyes.
seconds. Like, I could easily switch to this right now.
I could easily
Do you know what
flop
that
my
is?
cock out on
That's every time I'd played it before that, I was a slave to the, oh, this is a cool looking weapon.
Did
Oh,
you
it's
say
got a cool
slave?
weapon out.
Are you talking about slaves?
You're slaving, bro.
I'm going to punch you.
That's one for the edit.
I always mixed it up as I played through, unless you got the Black Knight sword, and that's the reason I started off.
You said black.
That's the reason
Did
I
he just
started
say
off with...
black?
Yes, it's a colour. The Noir Knight sword.
Did he just say noir?
But yeah, when I did the whole club run, it's because I didn't want to get that sword and do my usual of get that sword, finish the game with that sword.
Here's a scenario then. You've just loaded up Dark Souls 1, right? No, there's no stream or anything. You're just playing it in your free time. What weapon do you go for like, I'm going to get this weapon that's going to see me through?
I really like playing through with Smog's hammer.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just love the big bonky hammer.
What about you?
In general, I'd like what I'd do if I were just to play it now, because I kind of want to
If
do a
you
whip run.
if you were literally just going
Wanna
to
use the
go
whip.
on it now, start
Whips are quite
to
powerful in Dark
finish.
Souls 1 though, aren't they?
They're alright. I'd use the whip. If I was going to do one now, I'd go whip. I'd whip out my whip. And
Yeah,
do
but
a
that's
quick
not
name
the
afterwards.
weapon you'd go for on a general run.
No, on a general run, I would go for... Well, it depends. Am I rushing through, or am I playing in my
You're
own
playing
time?
in your own
Playing
time.
your own time.
Playing
just
in my
enjoying
own
yourself.
time.
All the
I
specifics, you just can't.
Well, maybe you shouldn't make it so vague.
playing in my own time. Playing in my own
Playing in my own time.
Playing in my own time, getting there in my own time. I would use
time.
plus 15 Shotel with Crystal Magic Weapon enchantment.
But what if you
So
didn't have
specific.
enough to put plus 15 on it? You only had enough to get to plus 14.
I know, yeah, you've only made it to the bug.
Well, that's just what I shoot for. I'm not going to wake up one morning with a plus 15 Shotel under my pillow from Father Christmas.
If I wanted to challenge myself, I would like to try and go through with just fists.
Do a Soul Level 1 run, then you don't have to prove anything to
Oh
anyone.
my god, that'd be a great stream. Soul Level 1 run.
Dude, have you not watched my fucking Elden Ring thing?
Yeah, you're
I'm
terrible.
Struggling.
You are awful.
And yet when I play with you and it's not on stream, I'm not that bad.
Well, I mean, he's pretty terrible.
Soul Level 1 run isn't so bad. The main strategy for Soul Level 1 run is don't get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
don't get
you
hit
are
and then use items
bad
to
at.
power yourself up a bit, don't you?
Yeah.
I thought
We
you
should,
knew
we
things.
should do a no flask run.
Just level up.
Only use mushrooms.
Just level up your reinforced club. That's it.
You don't like the
it.
reinforced
It
club?
doesn't look nice.
You don't like
It
it?
doesn't look nice.
I prefer the...
Right,
This
no.
is so-
Before he gets into this, right, it doesn't look nice, right? Before it gets into this, he denied using a weapon on Dark Souls 3 in our streams because it didn't look the way it looked in its little
What
picture.
weapon?
Yeah, fucking what is it called?
When it like Prince Lorien
Prince
or
Lothric's
something.
gay ass sword with its fucking profile picture that looked like fucking nothing like the weapon.
Yeah, and he refused to use it because it didn't look the same.
Why did they
You
do
just
that
use a
though?
Dark Moon Greatsword.
I liked it.
That looks completely different in every game.
vaguely.
No, completely different. There's no similarities
So,
whatsoever.
same question, but for Dark Souls 2.
What? To just play through
On
it and
a,
just
on a
have
general
fun?
run, what's your go-to weapon?
With Dark Souls 2, I tend to... Oh, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, because it's shit.
No, I wouldn't say I typically stuck with a specific weapon with Dark Souls 2.
No, because they're all bad.
I really liked... I can't even remember the name of the weapon. It was like a halberd, but it was actually good.
Oh, do you mean
The Blue Knight halberd, blue, yeah, the
Something
one
like
you
that.
rob off that cunt in the,
after Ornstein?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
I like that.
Grand Lance infused with dark, with high strength and
The Grand Lance.
intelligence.
The Grand Lance, though. I feel like in Dark Souls 2, the Grand Lance is pretty much the
Yeah.
equivalent of the Noir Knight sword in 1. Is it something, once you get it, you can just go through the whole game?
Oh, night.
Yeah, infused
Every
with
time
dark.
I say black, you think I'm
Did you
being
just say
racist.
black? Oh my god! Did you just come out as
I'm not
racist?
going to bite. I'm not racist.
I think you are.
Why?
You're the one running around as a member of the KKK on
I wore a red hood.
Tune in now, people, if you want to watch that.
I wore a red hood because it was a Sage's armour. I like the look of it, and you've completely ruined it for me.
Have not.
No,
Yes, you have.
The
You have not.
KKK have ruined it for you.
Yeah.
No, if I could have been quite unaware that some members of the
So you're
KKK
saying-
wear red clothes.
So you're saying you're blissfully ignorant of racism?
I'm saying I've never personally met a member of the KKK, so I didn't realise that they didn't just wear the white hoods.
I mean, you don't need to meet a member of the KKK personally. You are a member of the KKK personally.
I am not a member of the KKK. I am not racist.
Oh, what's this here? Is this your official KKK sign-up document? That's interesting. Can you- look at this.
Do you know what?
I
I'm
can't
starting
believe-
to get a bit worried that you two seem to know a bit too much
I
about
can't
the KKK.
believe you left that sign-up certificate
Yeah,
just
it's
on the coffee table
it's just
for us
right
to
here
look
on the
at.
desk.
I'm not racist.
It's crazy the things you can find around this
The
house.
thing is, right, is you only do this because I always bite whenever you mention race because I'm so not racist that I hate the idea that I could potentially come off that way and offend someone.
You're Irish.
So you throw that at... Yeah.
Shut you up, didn't it?
What the fuck? Why did that shut you up?
I thought he was getting to a point, but he wasn't. It was just nothing.
Oh god.
Wasted statement.
Oh, indeed.
You're a wasted statement.
Aldi is hiring.
Yeah, Aldi's hiring.
Wow, Emma, jump on.
Well, that's...
So yeah, if you were going to ask me, Claymore for Dark Souls 1 and fucking anything in Dark Souls 2 because it's fucking shit.
You have enjoyed
It's
Dark
not
Souls
shit.
2.
I mean, I think I'm going to come out with something that
Fine.
I'm pretty sure you don't agree with.
Hold
Go
on.
on.
I even enjoy the DLCs for Dark Souls.
Nah,
Fuck off,
the
they're all the
DLCs,
same.
They fell off with the DLCs.
The
I don't know, the
DLCs
Dragon
are all
one-
exactly the fucking
The
same.
dragon one I thought was really good.
Which one was that?
When
Was
you
that
fight
the
that massive ancient dragon at the end.
Which one was
That's
that?
not specific to anything. Is it
That's-
the snow one, the poison one,
The
the
snow
lava
one, you fight that weird giant tiger thing.
Right.
That's not at the end though.
That's just before the end when you fight the weird...
That's nowhere
Is
near
it
before.
ivory something?
That's the first thing you do, isn't it?
So which one's the dragon one from? Lava or poison?
Poison.
Right. Have you noticed you have to identify the DLCs as lava, poison, or snow because they're all the same except for that one detail?
They brought out the ice levels for the DLC.
Yeah. Fucking
The
hell.
Super Mario Brothers 3 ice
I
levels.
personally enjoyed the DLCs as well.
I didn't.
No, I'm.
My
no,
only
I didn't.
critique, though, is the first time I finished Dark Souls 2, I found it very anticlimactic. I went into a boss room, fought these two guys, and then I had to fight this woman, and then that was the end of the game.
You mean Benjamin had to fight him?
No, Benjamin wasn't playing it at that time.
Are you sure? Because you're on stream saying that the only one you've completed on your own is Dark Souls 1.
That's true. You said that a couple nights
You
ago in Elden
actually
Ring.
said that.
Really?
Those
Yeah.
were your words.
I don't know.
I-
I don't remember.
Those were your words.
Yeah, but you know me, I don't have a very good memory.
Your recollection of the Dark Souls series, much like time, is convoluted.
It's just like when I finished Sekiro.
Did you?
Fuck clean off. No, you never.
No, I didn't.
See, he
I got
hated
stuck
it.
on that weird bull thing.
The only thing I
Really?
don't like about Sekiro is the fact that it's one of them where you have to memorize what the enemy's going to do.
I just don't like it at all.
Oh, it's great. I love Sekiro.
But
Yeah.
I hit Bloodborne
60
as
frames. Mwah. You were so right about that.
Yeah.
I don't like Bloodborne either.
I've always wanted to go back to Bloodborne actually
Yeah,
and
not
replay
so.
it, but it means once again getting a fucking PlayStation. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I like Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
But I haven't
Never played it.
I've not played the remaster. I got it on my PS3.
I really wanted to play the remaster
You got
so
Demon
bad.
Souls on your PS3?
That's the only reason my PS3 is so
Well, why
good.
aren't we coming around here to play fucking Demon Souls then?
Should we do a 3-way sexual Demon Souls stream?
Oh, we should do that.
How I don't know how we'll be able to do it straight
Well,
from the PS3.
Record your audio through this, but
Do-
have your PS3.
Oh,
That'll
yeah,
work, right?
PS3.
If he has this running in the back in the background of his
looking
PC,
into-
but then we just put his PS3 on the.
Yeah, but how was he going to
Tell
record his PS3?
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
problem I have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll work that out. I think that'd be fun.
Well, we don't have to make it a recording thing. We can just play through it as mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
We don't have to fucking record everything we do.
Yeah.
No,
Jesus Christ.
I don't see any problem with us playing through
Take
it.
a chill. Jeez, you don't have to record everything.
I've never
Fran.
finished it.
I've never played it.
I really do enjoy it.
Well, that's a stretch. I have played it, but not much.
I will say though, it was the first Souls game I ever played,
Was it?
and when I started it and got to that first boss person, that it's quite hard to. Apparently, you can beat him. That big fucking asylum demon looking
Oh, yeah,
thing.
you can kill that. It's not that bad.
But
You
I
kept
went
dying
in-
to the Asylum Demon in our playthrough of Elden Ring.
Yeah, I know.
It was tragic.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was bad.
It was funny though.
But he holds up that when we play, he's alright. But he kept dying to Asylum Demon.
When we play, I am alright.
You are alright. You're alright.
I played Elden Ring.
The annoying thing is the amount of times I've finished the game, you'd think I'd be better at it.
How many times have you finished the game?
Right.
4.
On a level now, how many times have you and this is solo, how many times have you beat Dark Souls 1?
Solo.
Yeah.
To my recollection, twice. Once stream, one without.
2?
Once.
Solo.
Solo. 3.
Does that add up?
3. I genuinely don't think I've ever beaten 3 on my own, because when I got
What?
3, me and Benjamin were just permanently bashing it.
3's easy to
Bashing
complete.
Benjamin.
Yeah, I was bashing
That's
my
a
little
brilliant name for a band, if anything.
brother. Bashing Benjamin.
Bashing Benjamin.
Yeah. Softcore pop.
Yeah. When Dark Souls 3 came out, I had that shit pre-ordered.
Yeah, I did.
And somewhere in the annals of history on a PlayStation 4 profile that I don't know how to find is achievements showing that I got from the beginning of Dark Souls 3 to the end of Dark Souls 3 in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Solo.
That's cool.
Dark Souls 3 is surprisingly easy to play. It's
Yeah.
much harder to play if you bash Elden Ring for a week and then go back to it.
Yeah.
Your button configuration in your head just gets messed up.
Yeah.
I will say though that I've beaten 90% of the bosses in Dark Souls 3 on my own at some point, but I've never played through an entire playthrough
So can you remember where you got up to in Dark Souls 3 before you hung it up?
before I hung it up.
Before you hung it up.
Before you hung it up.
I just
Before you-
stopped playing
before
Dark
you
Souls.
stopped.
Before you hung it up.
Right,
I
so
stopped playing
Okay,
Dark
I'll
you
do it
hung it
plainer
up.
for you, shall I? Where did you get up to in Dark Souls 3 before you stopped playing Dark Souls 3?
I've finished it several times. I think I was in the new game +4.
Sorry.
You just said you never
So-
finished Dark
You mean
Souls 3 on
you
your
didn't-
own.
You didn't say solo. Where was I up to when I stopped playing it? Solo.
Oh my god!
I've just said I've never played
Yeah.
through an entire
Hence,
playthrough solo.
my question, where did you get up to before you stopped playing it? Solo.
Where did I get up to before I stopped playing
Yes.
it solo?
Yeah, before you hung it up.
The Twin Princes.
Why?
That's close to the end.
Yeah, I know. I think the character I was using, I just kept on fucking up against the Twin Princes.
What build were you running?
Fucking hell, I can't remember.
I bet it was Sorcerer. You always go to fucking Sorcerer.
No, I'm usually Faith.
You're usually Sorcerer.
No.
Yes.
My
You
my
fucking
main
liar.
character on Dark Souls 3 was a strength build.
It's because Dark Souls 3 basically has the fundamentals of just being a
I will
quality
say
build.
that my character was heavy rolling.
Ooh.
And that's probably why I kept on fucking up. But what you got to realise is Dark Souls. I was playing Dark Souls 3 as my first Souls game.
You just said Demon Souls was your first Souls game.
Will you let me get to the point?
There's so many contradictions.
Yeah.
Go.
I was playing through Dark Souls 3 as what I thought then was my first Souls game. Yeah. Because I thought this was it. Because my little brother has played through Dark Souls 1, 2, and he was playing through 3. And I was watching him play it, so I went out and bought it. I started playing Dark Souls 3. And then I ended up getting Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, and we started playing through them. And then it wasn't until fucking, I don't know, about 2 years after Dark Souls 3 came out that I realised that Bloodborne was another FromSoft game. Not Bloodborne, Demon Souls was another FromSoft game. And at that point, I started playing Bloodborne because I had a PS4. And I just couldn't get into Bloodborne. So then I put my PS3 back in and started playing Demon Souls again.
Call it off.
I didn't like Bloodborne.
I don't know what's going on with that. That whole story is all.
I heard white noise throughout all that, but I didn't like Bloodborne. I really wanted to get into it because I love the aesthetic of it, like all the Victorian-looking shit. But it's just.
I didn't like how. I don't think I'm just not a big fan of guns in games.
What?
I don't know what it is.
The only thing I didn't like about the guns in that was like they were your ticket to riposte and stuff like that.
I could
really
never
didn't
get
like
my
that.
riposte down.
And
The
the
opening was quite
backstabs you had to charge a heavy attack and have them fall over and then hit them. I don't know why they did that. You could just go up behind an enemy and attack them from behind like you can in any Souls game. I don't know why that you had to add the whole heavy attack, then you can do it.
Yeah, I just didn't like that game. I have tried several times since to go back to it and have a go on it.
Do you think... Okay, this is a serious question now.
Okay.
Do you think FromSoft will ever get the grip of what dogs behave like?
No. They will never.
What do you mean?
Because in
I
Dark
think they're perfect.
Souls 3 is the one where they seriously drop the ball because they don't even run. They actually use Goku's instant transmission technique.
Yeah.
They genuinely teleport. They've
I
never
think-
got it right.
I personally think they should just give up on dogs altogether and just
They
not put them
really
in the
should.
games.
On dogs.
Yeah.
On dogs.
Just delete the fucking
Because
dogs.
their rats are annoying enough. Just leave the rats.
The rats, to be
Or
fair, the rats...
use the exact same bloody format for the rats with the dogs. Just
have a dog sort of like waddling towards you.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, the dogs in Dark Souls 3 are an absolute tragedy. But they're like that in every... Are there dogs like that in Demon Souls?
No, they're actually a little bit better in Demon Souls.
Are they actually?
They're
So they
slower.
got it down in the first game they released, and then
I
went,
think if you
turn
were
it down.
to go off all-round gameplay, Demon Souls is up there as one of the best.
It's
Elden
just-
Ring.
I haven't played the remaster of Demon Souls. I would like to, but apparently it's not that good.
The remaster is exactly the exact same controls. Exactly.
It just looks
It's
fresh.
just- yeah.
So I don't understand why people are saying it wasn't that good. Unless
because
that's
they
why.
were expecting change, and
I
they
think-
didn't get it. They just got the
But
look
that's
of
what
it.
you want from...
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many times do we
Look
have to
at
go
Final
through a
Fantasy
remaster?
7 is a prime example
Oh,
of them doing
fuck
it
the
wrong.
remake with that fucking shit.
They
I prefer
promised that they were going to
You don't
graphically
even
change
know
it.
The difference.
All they promised was we're going to leave it the same and just
Yeah.
update the graphics, and then they come out and they've put
They fucking
stupid
ruined it.
fucking way of fighting.
They've done it in 2 parts, haven't
They've
they?
changed the story. It's
I don't
probably going to be
know,
more
but
than
I
2
can't-
parts.
Is it 2?
By the end of the fucking first part, they made it out of Midgar, which is like the first 10% of the game.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's another.
So I
9
got it
to
on my
come out.
PC and I haven't finished playing it yet. But I'm not.
The remaster.
Do you
Yeah.
care about spoilers? Because the end of it is fucking
No,
retarded.
you've played Final Fantasy before, haven't
I
you?
played
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy 7
VII.
so many times.
Yeah. Fun fact, despite that, I can easily spoil you with the end of the fucking...
Well, I've
remake.
noticed where I'm up to. They've already added shitloads. But what I've found they've added, I haven't minded. Like they've given a bit more
What, the
to
ring
Jessie.
wraiths?
No, but to Jessie they've given a bit more to her.
Charles
Yeah.
Roberts.
They've added ring wraiths. They've added ring wraiths to the game for some reason. And fucking in the original Final Fantasy VII, you get out of Midgar and then the rest of the world is open up to you.
Yeah.
In the remake, you're about to leave Midgar, but Sephiroth comes out and goes, "Hi guys, let's have a big thing," and then you fight a demon that crawls through a hole in the fucking space-time continuum. And you fight Sephiroth before leaving Midgar, and then it ends on like a weird cliffhanger where Yuffie's doing some shit.
Final Fantasy
Yuffie?
13 is
Yeah,
the best
You don't
one.
even encounter Yuffie until you.
On like the
Midgar.
second continent before
Yeah.
like the fucking Phoenix Tower.
She steals all your shit in a forest.
Yeah. It's fucking retarded what they've done with it. It's so
See,
retarded.
I don't
The thing
understand
they've
what the
done
point
the
of that
same.
is.
They've kind of done the same with that remaster, as it sounds, with Ninja Gaiden Black and Ninja Gaiden Sigma. They added a
It's
whole
worse.
bunch of stuff to Sigma, and it's ridiculous. Like, they took out the high-rendered cutscenes and replaced it with in-game cutscenes, so they don't look as good. And they've added enemies into areas that where the cutscene would start. They've added extra enemies and extra boss fights that weren't there originally. And there's no need to, because the game was fine as it was. But they've just decided, on this new release, I think they released it Sigma originally on the PS3. Because Xbox had Ninja Gaiden Black, PS3 had Sigma.
I love Ninja Gaiden.
Did you just
Black.
say black?
I really like Ninja Gaiden Black.
Don't edit that out.
No, leave it in.
Leave the facts in.
Yeah, fucking it ruins the remake. Completely ruins the pacing. You don't know this.
No.
Have you never played Final Fantasy?
I tried to play it with him, and he got fucking bored because he had to read.
No,
What?
that's not true.
That is true.
That's not true. I
We
got fucking
made
bored because you kept doing some random shit.
Random shit.
Is that when we were trying out? No, we were trying it on a port, I think, and
Yeah.
you kept fucking it up.
Fuck
so
off.
I got fed up.
I was streamlining the shit out of it because I knew you didn't
You weren't.
fucking care. We made it up to the bit where fucking Cloud and Aerith are jumping over the rooftops, getting out the church after the fucking
That's right, near
after
the
the
start.
Turks. Yeah, that's how far we made it before this retard got sick of fucking reading.
To be fair,
you do realise that Midgar is like the intro. The whole
Yeah.
of Midgar is like the intro to
well,
the
we'll
game.
play through it again then.
No, we won't.
I'm not the same person as I once was.
The thing is Final Fantasy VII is an awesome game.
I think Final Fantasy 13 is the best one they've released.
Oh my god.
You can fuck
At
up.
this point, realistically, to someone who's never played it before, Final Fantasy VII is an amazing story, but probably less an amazing game because it's quite dated. At this
Why
point.
is
I,
Final
I
Fantasy?
still really love.
I'm
Yeah,
talking.
me too, but we're
You
talking
don't have
about
an
this
opinion.
guy.
I have just a general question about Final
Observation.
Fantasy.
Go on.
Why did it take 7 games for people to go, Final Fantasy VII's the best one? Because nothing prior to that ever gets a fucking word.
The rest
Do you-
of them were on the
Final,
SNES.
yeah,
and
Final
they were
Fantasy
2D.
VII was the first PS1 game.
Yeah,
Ah.
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy VII was the first 3D one. It was.
So it's a bit like Metal Gear Solid gets all the fame, but
One,
not the...
1 to 6
Yeah,
Final
previous,
Fantasy
yeah.
all were extremely rich in story, even
Yeah.
though it was such a far way back from the PS1.
Yeah.
They were all great games.
What do you mean?
They were good. They just didn't look good.
They were sort of on par with like the old Zeldas that you used to get on the Game Boy and all that shit.
Better, arguably, because Zelda's shit.
Yeah.
That's a statement.
That is a statement. He released it.
In all
just now.
fairness, there was a couple of Zelda games I really enjoyed.
Breath of the Wild.
I haven't
Breath of the
played Breath of the
Wild's
Wild.
Ocarina
Oh.
of Time's up there.
Ocarina of Time is my all-time favourite.
The
And
Legend
Wind-
of Zelda and the Vast Racist Land.
I liked Wind Waker.
That was a good one.
I wasn't a fan of that weird. What was it? Shadow
of
Shadow
the
Realm.
Colossus.
Shadow Realm, is it?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shadow of Colossus. I love that game.
I don't know the Zelda games. I really don't.
Should we get them up?
I haven't played that many Zelda games, but yeah, Final Fantasy VII was just way ahead of its time for a PlayStation 1 game. Nowhere back then did you get a game that was spread over 3 discs.
Yeah.
Do you know what game that I don't think they'll ever get right? Like, it's always hyped up for like the first 2 or 3 months of its release, and then it dies off immediately. Pokemon games.
For me,
They both inhaled so deep.
Pokemon games for me are a perfect DS game and should be nothing more than that.
For me,
They died out after Game Boy Color for me.
Pokemon games spend way too long trying to fucking throw you across rails.
Pokemon games is just the same shit over and over again, but with
Yeah.
new colour variants.
I think the most... It's either the most or one of the most recent was a very shitty attempt at trying to bring Pokemon back, and it was that Pokemon Snap. And it's on the Switch, and you have to use it handheld, and you're basically just on a track that you have no choice but to go around. There's no free reign of movement. You can do a full 360 view, and you just have to snap as many Pokemons as you see.
Yeah.
That's
for,
it.
For me, the highlight of Pokemon was Pokemon Silver.
I don't know which one that was.
Platinum!
What was the most fuckable Pokemon in Silver?
Mewtwo.
Dude, fuckable
Those
Pokemon.
3 fingers
They're
around
basically
the tip of your
animals.
dick. Yeah.
Well, they're basically animals, but they're
Ew.
not animals.
Okay.
You see Pokemon as animals. Do you just not see any race at all?
When I watch Pokemon with the kids on very rare occasion because I
That's
can't.
not a good time to
Bitch.
masturbate.
Please.
I don't master.
You watch so many children's shows.
I do not watch many shows.
Yes, you do. You had Bejeweled Frozen on your PC last time I checked.
Not my
Bejeweled?
PC. I didn't my Xbox.
That
Duel.
just doesn't do anything for your argument whatsoever.
I enjoyed that sort of game.
Did you hear about the Yu-Gi-Oh creator?
No.
No.
He died.
Did it?
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
He
Oh.
got found in the sea.
What?
Yeah.
What? Literally, they
Suicide?
just found him. They
Yeah.
had no idea what.
I
how he got
don't know
there.
why I want to laugh about this. Motherfucker, turn you...
Wow. Turn your phone on silent.
She's
you
just done that on purpose.
ignorant fucker.
Swear down,
She's
bro.
just done that on purpose.
Well, I mean, you should have done that at the start of the podcast. Mine's on silent.
Bitch, shut your mouth.
Nah. You racist scum.
Anyway, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh was found dead at sea, and that's real.
Okay.
That's a pity. I really like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Mm.
and he's
I
dead.
still enjoy watching the old Yu-Gi-Oh cartoons.
Even though it was a bit silly, and knowing the big twist at the end kind of ruins it all.
And I really
yeah.
like the trading card game. I thought,
Yeah.
How will Yu-Gi-Oh get
Yu-Gi-Oh.
out of this one? Oh yeah, he's got a win button.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel like as trading card games go, Yu-Gi-Oh is miles better than Pokemon, but for some reason Pokemon's still more popular.
Yeah.
because Pokemon is more popular.
But I don't get why. The game is shit. If you play the actual card game, it's shit. It's boring.
No one plays
No
the
one
actual
plays that.
card
It's just
game.
trading.
Yeah.
Well, what's the fucking point in that?
Because
There's
they're
no
called
point in
trading
anything.
cards.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Well, that's not for you to decide.
Give me Yu-Gi-Oh any day of the week.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards
can have
look
it.
a lot better.
I prefer Digimon cards.
The art is
Magic,
much better.
though, is obviously... I think Magic's better than Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's a lot more
You know
in-depth.
what? Though it's kind of a weird thing. Magic the Gathering is not more publicly popular, but it's definitely way more popular, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
People
What's
actually
that
give a
like?
shit. Magic the
I
Gathering.
think,
Oh.
I think it's like a niche crowd, isn't it, that are into the card games.
Yeah, but it's a huge niche crowd. It has
Mm.
like a big underground kind of everyone loves Magic the Gathering kind of thing.
I like the effort as well they put in their cards.
Yeah, the
'Cause it's
cards are pretty
so-
sick
yeah.
looking.
I don't know.
The
I mean,
artistry.
some of the fucking cards that you get. I've got a whole bunch of fucking Dragon Ball Z trading cards.
Shit,
Yeah.
they're probably rare now, though.
I have no idea. I've not even looked it up. They're all in. They did this magazine ages ago where you got. Do you remember the TV cartoon Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
they
love
released.
that fucking
They
little
released all
fucking
the
medallions.
talismans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talismans.
Have you got them?
God. Somewhere in my dad's attic. He don't know where they are.
You've got all of them.
But I've got. Oh no, missing one.
Dude,
And I
I'd be
don't.
gutted.
Oh, I know which one it is because it came in two halves. It's the one that they put together, the yin yang one.
Yeah.
I don't have either part because they released it just after my mum cancelled the subscription because she was getting sick of it. She was getting sick of the monthly price coming out.
I mean, they're probably not worth anything, but it's a cool collector's item.
But
Yeah.
all my cards are in like little plastic wraps
Oh, proper.
in that, and I did that when I was like 9. I don't know why.
Because
I just
you
thought
cared
these
about
cards
your
belong
cards.
in there. Yeah, but all
But
of
you are like a massive Dragon Ball Z buff.
yeah, I am basically Dragon Ball Z.
I think whereas I sit under the Yu-Gi-Oh sort of area, you're Dragon Ball Z.
Mm.
I don't know about you, Coop.
I'm just like that with porn.
Yeah,
You just get all them pawn trading cards.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure though.
Oh my god, you got a holographic Mia Malkova. Oh my god.
I am
You
pretty
see, you
sure.
know what? You've just come out with that. I couldn't think of a fucking porn star's name off the top of my head.
I'm pretty sure that there is an adult trading
Do you
card.
reckon?
Really?
I am 90% sure I've seen that online.
Yeah, but you're also 90% sure that you've completed all the Dark Souls games solo.
Oh, I've said I haven't completed Dark Souls 3 solo.
Oh,
Well, that's the trading card segment.
yeah. Oh, no, there was something else in my mind and it's completely gone. Fuck it.
Oh, the guy who we're at the guy who created Berserk as well.
Oh, he's dead as well.
Yeah,
Is he?
I was gutted with that
Oh,
one.
shit.
I was
He
really
died a
gutted
while
with that
ago.
one. Yeah, he would, yeah.
Miura.
If
Dead.
it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have Dark Souls.
That's true.
That's actually true.
That's
yeah.
true, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, what, the first 42 minutes of our discussion, that's 90% Dark Souls,
Yeah,
wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for him.
that's true.
Pretty much.
The world would have missed out on this.
I must say, I still need to watch Berserk.
You should.
You've
Or read it.
What?
At least read the Golden Arc.
Mm.
And it's something, though, where I might be thinking of something else, but where, like, the first series was really good, and then they made a second series, and it
It was
wasn't.
like 3D.
They got up to where everything hits like this huge crescendo where it's like things have really kicked off. They've so much character development and so many events happen through the entire arc, and then as soon as things get to where it's like, okay, shit's about to get good, it ended. And then they tried to bring it back, but it was the animation sucked, and they basically went back and retold the story, but much, much, much shorter. So there wasn't as much character development. They just dropped the ball on it entirely, to be honest.
Which is a pity, because that sort of came out when anime was in its sort of
Don't say in its prime. I swear.
No, in like its birth in the Western market. No, it's like it was around
in the Western market.
Yeah, when we started getting introduced to it, I mean, you used to be probably too young, but when I was a kid,
Come on.
no, when I was a kid at 11 o'clock on, I think it was BBC 4 or Channel 4, they'd have a manga hour, and they'd have animes for an hour period that you could watch at 11 o'clock at night. So that was my introduction. So I got introduced when I was a little kid to things like Legend of the Four Kings and stuff.
Tenchi Muyo. I'm not too young for that.
Do you remember Toonami?
Toonami?
Yeah.
You might be too young for that.
Yeah.
Toonami was good. I didn't know if everybody was given the same amount of leeway when it came to things like that, because I mean, some of the shit they showed in that manga hour was not appropriate for children.
No, they used to do fucking Tenchi Muyo on, if you've ever seen that.
Yeah.
On TV censored. That's got some tits in it.
Yeah.
I think they did Cowboy Bebop at one point.
Really?
They used to run Dragon Ball Z through the day on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Well, they switched it to Toonami after that.
Trigun. I have not seen Trigun.
Legend of the Four Kings, Overfiend.
The Simpsons.
I don't know.
Overfiend has been recategorized as fucking
Futurama.
hentai now.
American
and
Dad.
that was just what I knew as anime.
I don't know that one either.
That's
it's really that's fucking. but I'd say we're in the golden era of anime now.
No, we're
not.
not.
I'd say because there's a lot of stuff.
No, we're not. And do you know what? The best way to see that, right? If you're saying that, then you're basically saying that like Super is better than Z in Dragon Ball, which it isn't.
Right. I'm not going into the Dragon Ball because
I'll die on any hill.
Right. Okay, but I want to just put something to you.
Yeah.
I really wanted to love Dragon Ball.
What?
Yeah.
Dragon
Z,
Ball?
Super?
No. I
original
started
Dragon
with Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah.
It was Dragon Ball to begin with when he was a little kid. Goku.
Yeah.
I really wanted to love it.
You've
but
got facts up to now.
When we were watching it, we'd watch a few episodes in the morning, then we'd have to go to school, then we'd come back, and we will have missed about an hour. So that's what? Fucking 4 episodes?
No.
How long were the episodes about that? But I would have missed before I got to watch it again so much that I could never keep track. And then when it got to the Z, it was the same again, because we only had a certain amount of time when we were allowed to watch our cartoons on the TV.
Z's the most infamous for filler.
Yeah.
The most
I remember
infamous.
watching 2 episodes in a row, and it was just Goku battling with gravity in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what was
And
that?
it was
Was that in the...
literally nothing happened.
Saiyan Saga?
No, that was Frieza Saga.
Yeah, because they send him off up to... Was it to Namek?
Yeah, he goes
And
to
he's getting
Namek
there.
and he's training.
But that's pretty much all that happened.
Yeah. They tried to cut down on it in Kai, but I didn't watch all of Kai, so I don't know how well
Kai
he did
sucks. Don't go with Kai.
I think with Dragon Ball, Z was my favourite.
It had the most moments.
Yeah, it was that. To be honest, I think out of all of them, that was the one that really hit the mainstream.
You can't discount Super, though.
I'm not discounting Super. Super's fine, but with his statement of like, anime is now in its like prime.
Nah, we're not in the prime of anime now.
The animation. I mean, I'm just talking about Z to be fair, but the animation that they used to do, the new one doesn't even hold a candle to it. There's so many cut corners. I felt like Super really found its animation stride in the Goku Black Arc.
I think I need to clarify what I was saying then.
You mean change it?
I'm going to change it slightly. Okay, what I meant by in its golden era is people can get introduced to anime a lot easier than we did when we were kids.
So basically what you're saying is it's more popular now than it's ever been.
Yes.
I'm going to make a statement here. I'm going to say that yes, there are a lot more ways to watch anime and a lot of people more into it, but every anime that comes out now is about some kind of sexualized 10-year-old girl fighting evil.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. I mean, we watched one, what was it called? Kajiguri or something. And it's basically a high school where they all gamble, but it's life-threatening.
Yeah.
And we were watching it, it's like...
Why does it need to be in school?
Yeah. Why does it have to be in school? Not only in school, but why do they have to be dressed in miniskirts, with humongous breasts, and overly sexualised?
They're all pretty much like that now, which is why I really took to the one that we started watching it. Netflix has it on theirs.
Which one?
He's I can't remember the name of it.
Evangelion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just kicks off.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you know what I mean? That's really fucking good.
Either that or Elfen Lied, which we watched.
I fucking loved Elfen Lied.
Can't spoil it because he's only on episode 1.
I won't say anything. It is really good. I was gutted when it finished. I wanted more.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Well, it zigzags between being really good and kind of shit, because sometimes there's a bit too much slice of life in it. But then when it does kick into the action, it's top
really
tier.
good. I think one of the big issues we have now, though, is for fans of anime, is you'll get a series and you'll be really into it, and then you find out it's been cancelled.
Because it's just all these fucking one season wonders.
Yeah.
Too much of that.
Claymore, for me, was one.
I love the Claymore and Dark Souls one.
Claymore's on my radar, but I'm considering reading the visual novel rather than watching it.
That's probably going to be better.
Yeah.
Because if you watch it, it doesn't even leave on an almost finish. It leaves with, welcome to next week when we're going to show you what actually happens.
And it just doesn't happen.
And it just never happened.
Fuck. That's right.
And it's got such a build-up, and you're in the middle of a humongous fight between
Your mum and your dad.
Yeah, your mum and your dad. You're in the middle of this huge fight, and then it just ends.
Have you ever read a visual novel? Might be hard considering you
Akira.
can't read.
I thought...
What?
Akira.
Akira?
Toriyama.
That didn't have a visual novel, did it? That was a movie.
Yeah, it had I think it was 4 volumes about that thick.
No, visual novel. On your PC, click, 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 people talking on screen.
Oh, I thought you meant like a graphic novel.
Yeah, I
No.
thought.
There's a difference in how you said it, though. Yeah, visual novel and graphic novel.
Yeah. I quite like visual novels.
So what's it like? Like
Is that what you did for The Boys?
cutscene where you just
Does
click?
The Boys have a visual novel?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
visual novel is people mostly...
Is it like a comic strip, but someone does the dialogue?
It's basically an audiobook.
People usually discredit them because the vast majority of them are those dating simulators. Doki Doki Literature Club was a parody of them.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it, basically. But there's a lot of those that are just like raw story that are really good.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't really know where I'm going with that. I've
Maybe
read one recently called Tsukihime, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, I've not finished it. I'm about halfway through.
So he doesn't know if it's any good.
It's
tell
been
you
good
what-
so far.
What I've sort of fallen into a niche with animes that I rather like
Yeah.
is these when it's just a normal person and then somehow they're transported to a different dimension where they have to be some sort of...
Isekai. That's
hero.
so overdone at this point.
I know it is, and it's like there's a couple of diamonds in the rough.
There's
There
only
is.
so many ideas you can get before you rehash shit with a different twist.
Oh, what was that comedy one that was actually really good for one season and then
Cory
they
in the
ruined
House.
It wasn't Cory in the House. That was a good isekai anime though. I can't remember the name of it, but
That
it was
time I
really good.
reincarnated as a slime.
No, not that one.
That's actually good though.
They've
I
all
like
got such stupid names.
that. So what? I'm a spider. That
Yeah,
was an
it's shit
entertaining
like
one.
that. It's just like I woke up one morning with my left arm dead, and then my sister ran in and shagged me. They all have ridiculous names like that.
I tell you
Starring
one that
Sasha
I
Grey.
really enjoyed. Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online. I've refused to watch that because I've heard so many bad things about
Just
it.
don't ever. I mean, season 1 was really good. Season 2 was, and then season 3 it was just like, yeah, I'm not watching.
I don't
this.
think I'm ever going to watch it again, but I have heard that, because you probably don't know this, but the whole point of Sword Art Online is that it's an MMO that you like jack your brain into with VR.
But they get stuck.
Yeah, but they get stuck, and if you die in the game, you die IRL.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
If
but,
someone takes the headset off you, you
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
so after a few seasons,
it's the Matrix.
apparently one of the main characters goes into like a coma for an entire season,
Yeah.
like IRL, and he's just sat there like a vegetable in his fucking wheelchair.
It's a woman.
No, it's a man. It's the guy. It's the main man.
No?
Yeah.
I've watched it.
I haven't, but I know that it's... What's he called? Black...
What?
No, Black... What's he called? You've watched the shit.
Goku Black.
Not Goku Black. Black...
Black Saffron.
Noir.
No, it's not Black Noir.
Black Saffron.
Are you sure you've all watched this before?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Fucking main man.
Darky.
No, it don't matter what he's fucking
I'm
called.
going to have to edit that bit out, aren't I?
His name's
No.
not important. It's just what he did that was important, which was go into a coma and be a vegetable.
Elder Scrolls Morrowind is the best one so far.
I disagree.
It is though.
Oblivion
Oblivion.
is the best one.
Yeah.
Do you know, well, the last time we played Morrowind,
Yeah.
it's start of the game, and he goes, "Don't walk into that fence, because if
Yeah.
you do, you'll be stuck, and we'll have to redo the whole thing."
I've actually
Went
spent...
straight into the fence.
Yeah, fuck me. I was so stupid. I made the character, I custom made our class and everything. We were going to just go into it, and I was like, hey, look, this is the fence that you don't do the thing on. I was like, here, I'll show you. I didn't quick save or anything, I just jumped on the fence.
It was
There is,
so good.
unironically, when you come out of the census office at Seydeneen,
Yeah.
turn around and go around the back, and you
Yeah.
know the fences where you come from?
Yeah.
Because there's like the dock, and you come up. if you jump onto any of the fences outside the census office, you get clipped into them and you can't fucking move.
Yeah.
Right at the start of the game, before any
Out of
quick saves.
curiosity, why did you do it if you knew it was a thing?
To prove it.
Without
I just forgot to quick save. Yeah,
Out of the three of us, you're the only one that likes Elder Scrolls Online.
that's shit as well.
I wouldn't say
You liked it.
I enjoyed it for a time.
No, fuck off. You bummed it.
You spent money on it.
See, yeah, I did, but I really like these whole fucking like Elder Scrolls Online and Final
Squalls?
Fantasy Online.
NMOs.
I preferred Final Fantasy Online.
Which one? 11 or 14?
14.
Uh-huh.
I
I'm surprised
prefer-
I remembered which ones were which.
I preferred that as that sort of, but I don't think any of these games have come out with a decent one.
MMOs. RuneScape.
I like RuneScape.
Should we start a RuneScape guild?
Oh, you're so hell-bent on getting people to come back on RuneScape, man.
I'm on RuneScape.
Fucking hell.
I have a RuneScape
Dude,
character.
I'll play with you on RuneScape.
RuneScape's dead, accept it.
It's actually not dead.
It is
Accept it.
seriously not
Old
dead.
school RuneScape is currently
It's
bustling.
dead.
Oh
At
no,
the seams.
I'm on new school RuneScape.
Oh, you're a fucking bitch. Old school or nothing. Nerf or nothing. You ever had a Nerf gun?
Yeah.
No, I've never had one.
Buy
What?
one.
I've never had
How
a
old are you?
Nerf gun. I'm 13.
You should not be here.
Well, no, not with your cock out.
Well, I didn't know you were 13.
Well,
Now you do. God forbid.
No, what, you're 26?
Wow.
27?
wow.
28?
You know what?
Wow.
Even
29?
Wow.
30?
Wow.
25?
Wow.
24?
Mm.
I'm
Are
63.
you only 24? You're not only 24, I'm not that much older than you. How old are you?
You're a dick.
You look older than me.
Right, how old am I now? Like, go.
I genuinely thought you were 26.
I'm 29.
I was being nice.
No, you just went. You got one number and then just went up a year until you
Well,
got it.
I went with the last one I remembered.
Which was
26.
wow.
Wow. Wow.
God.
What was I going to say now? You've completely blindsided me.
Oh, I don't.
I don't know,
fucking-
you said
so much
black about
shit
30
about
times.
RuneScape. or
RuneScape is fantastic.
something. No.
I mean, I remember playing the original RuneScape. I really enjoyed it.
Like, like 2D.
Club
RuneScape.
Penguin.
I was a little bit late for RuneScape Classic, though I did join RuneScape 2 around 2006. That's pretty much when it started. Yeah, back in the day.
It's not that good though.
Huh? RuneScape 2?
Yeah.
It's fucking brilliant.
No.
Fucking hell. No respect for anything. Only your portions.
I knew that was coming.
You seen that?
No.
Portion seller.
No.
Uncultured.
Oh, you must have. I must have shown you.
Not
Like
seen the great
potion seller.
tapestries of Justin
I'm
Kuritz's.
going into battle.
No,
And I need
you
your
haven't shown me that.
strongest potions.
You
No.
can't handle my potions.
Right, I'm just
Which is
confused
better,
now.
the original one or the auto-tune?
Depends what mood you're in.
Yeah, yeah. I prefer the auto-tune one.
Some
the way,
days you wake
the
up.
way it hits when it goes to, when it gets so angry.
Do you know what I think you should put on your channel? That fucking piece of music you made when you get fucking... You just start screaming and running
Oh,
out
I've got
your
it
house.
around somewhere.
Wow,
I've got
yeah.
it somewhere.
That needs to be on the internet.
He made a new one.
People need
Did
to
I?
hear you
You sent it
scream
me on Discord.
and run away.
Oh, well, I did. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a little cover of the chorus of Lionel Richie's Hello not long ago.
Yeah, he sent it to me. I
Dude,
was
you should
looking.
put these like where I can hear them.
I do.
He does.
Well, I upload new shit to my channel now. Now, then again, you know what? I'm an incredibly prolific musician, but I don't post any of it anywhere because it's shit.
I don't know. There's two that you put on your first name, last name. We're alright.
They were the cream that rose to the top.
The cream!
I got the coffee.
Yeah, a lot of it is just me fucking screaming.
Yeah, I like hearing you scream.
Uh,
Really gets me there.
Do you remember that game that came out that tried too hard to be like Dark Souls, like Lords of the Fallen?
yeah, it was shit.
That was terrible.
Fucking trash.
You know, I bought that for like £2 on sale.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It was shit. I paid too much for it, and it was £2.
There's that other one as well. That was it. Something Remnant.
Remnant from the Ashes.
Yeah.
Didn't you try to get us to buy that?
No.
Play it on stream.
I kind of liked it to begin with until I realised that it's just god awful.
Well, good thing we said no and didn't drop fucking £30
I
on
know,
that
yeah.
premium price tag. Code Vein was a good one.
I enjoyed
Code
Vein.
Veronica.
Code Vein was a good one.
I enjoyed Code Vein,
Yeah.
apart from one little thing.
What was that?
The fact that if you want to play it with your mates, you can only play with one.
Oh, I played it solo.
I played it solo most of the time, but then a mate of mine wanted to play it with me and Benjamin, and then it turned out you only allowed to have one person play with you.
I can't think why. Maybe it was quite easy, wasn't it? Probably would have been overwhelming for the bosses if they just let 3 people come in and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing Dark Souls gets right though. Like the more players you have, it levels it out for the boss.
I'll tell you an interesting one.
Okay.
Black Desert.
We tried that.
Did we?
Yeah.
I quite like Black
It's an
Desert.
MMO. We didn't like it, so we stopped.
I
playing
don't like MMOs.
it. Yeah.
What, none at all?
I don't really
No.
like MMOs either, to be fair. But
What are your views on Monster Hunter?
Hate it.
tried it.
Don't like it.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's shit.
I really like Monster Hunter.
People rave about it, and I've seen clips of it where it looks fun, and then when I play it, and it's just fucking garbage.
Right,
Yeah.
let's throw some positivity in the room. Your favourite Resident Evil game?
4. I'm a basic bitch. I like
that
4.
is the height of Leon.
Yeah. The Kings of Leon.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I'm kind of torn because
You want to say 5, you dirty little fucking tramp.
I don't want to say 5.
Nobody would
This
say
is a-
5.
If I was gonna do a meme, I'd say, "Oh, RE6 is the best one,"
You can fuck right off.
with the giraffe getting sucked off on the game.
Yeah. I
But
remember that.
I think I'm torn between RE1 remastered because it's still the fixed camera angles and relatively the same gameplay. It's just
That
nice
was a
to
really
look
good
at.
remaster.
But I really love RE8.
Oh, Village.
I love-
Village.
I do love
Village,
the Village.
RE Village was so good, and it had so much replay value. I really enjoyed that game.
Do you know what I think it is for me with Biohazard and Village that I really like is they've taken, for me, from one of the funnest Resident Evil games, which was Survivor. Just as a pure arcade experience, it was a really fun game. There was no story to it really, but they've taken that and then given it the puzzles and the story of the really good old Resident Evil games, and it's like the best.
Which one was that?
They did the
When it was just
boo-boo.
first person, and it
Oh.
was basically like House of the Dead.
On-rail shooter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
know that one. I never played it, but I know that one.
They dropped a big boo-boo when they remastered number 3. Because they remastered number 2 and everyone
was
got hyped
immaculate.
for
I
it, and
just
it was
can't get behind it.
fantastic. And then RE
2?
3, yeah, they did
No,
it.
3 I can't get.
Oh.
I've started playing 3. And
They
it's
cut
just-
they cut so much out of it. They cut so much
it
out
doesn't
to
feel right.
fit the release date. I think is why they did it.
Fucking arseholes
But-
at Capcom.
In all fairness,
I hope they
I
don't do
felt-
that with 4 though.
I felt like the remaster of 2 was lacking.
No, remaster of 2 was sound to me.
It was spot. I think it's because no one expected it and they didn't
Yeah.
really know.
Yeah,
They didn't have any expectations. Just like, here's the thing coming out.
it was
so-
pleasantly
For
surprising.
me, I found when I played the original Resident Evil 2 on PS1,
Yeah.
Not the Game Boy Color.
that had more. No, that had more of a horror aspect.
Oh, for
Whether
sure.
it's my age, but I felt a slight sense of lackluster with the remake.
Oh, the scariest thing about the originals, honestly, were the fucking controls.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The lickers.
Tank controls.
The,
Well, yeah, the
uh,
lickers were scary because you couldn't fucking get away from them fast enough.
But
I remember
there was
you-
more of a rapid sort of shit. I've got to do something.
Yeah.
It's like the dogs in 1. If you opened that front door and the dog came in, you were fucked.
I killed it.
I killed a
Easily.
dog once.
Fact. No, I don't know. They did number 2 brilliantly when they remastered it. I thought the horror aspect was there, the gameplay was there, and
I just
the
felt they could
addictiveness
have
to play.
they could have thrown more horror aspect to it because they've got the visuals to really push the boat out a bit.
I think they did it fine.
Does anyone remember?
Yeah, all
Yeah,
the
I
time.
remember loads of things.
Yeah, but specifically the Resident Evil game on PS2
Yes,
that had.
the back room.
It didn't have the back rooms in it. It had.
Outbreak when you had all the different characters.
Yeah, that's the one.
I fucking love that game.
That's the one.
I
I
never
remember
played
it.
that.
Outbreak
There was-
2 as well.
There was a guy in a jumpsuit and he threw wrenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the way though that game was based alongside Resident Evil 2, if I remember, and 3.
Yeah.
So
'cause
all
it
your
was-
characters were in scenes that you recognised.
Yeah.
And
Going
it was-
through like the fucking the offices and then a crawler,
Yeah.
a liquor, a wanker comes up the window.
Where did Code Veronica sit in with it?
COVID.
Yeah,
Code Veronica is set just after 2.
just after 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when they escape.
Claire's on the little
and
island.
Claire goes doing her own shit, and Leon disappears until he's in 4.
Claire!
Where is she?
I tell you what, I got. a bit confused with, and I'm going to just go off the original games for this.
Say what you want.
Resident Evil 3,
Yeah.
Jill is a brunette. Is a ginger. Yeah?
No.
Okay.
She has red hair in the original.
It's light brown.
But she's blonde in Resident Evil 1. And then she's blonde again in Resident Evil 5.
Okay.
Why did they make her have red hair in 3?
Hair dye.
No, do you wanna know the
Also,
real
why did
fucking
they make
reason?
her look slutty yet? Claire Redfield didn't have to look slutty.
She was
in
on a
2.
night out.
Let's be honest, Rebecca Chambers is where it's at for shit like that.
Which one was she?
The preteen nurse.
No, you know what? This is a thing that fucking Japanese developers do all the time. They make a game, like Resident Evil 1, they probably just shat out and didn't think anything of it because it was like the first in the series.
Yeah.
And then they try and up the ante every
Yeah.
single time until it becomes a thing.
Do you know about Resident Evil 1?
Yes.
Like when they originally released it and it was
the
physically
first in the
impossible to win.
series.
Really?
When they originally released it, there was a glitch and you physically couldn't beat the game.
Oh, I didn't know that. I do know about the DualShock release
Yeah.
of Resident Evil 1 where they released a stupid soundtrack with it.
Yeah.
You want to know a fun fact about that soundtrack?
Not really.
Yes, yes. I'll be nice
The-
and I will ask for your opinion.
The
That's
opinion
enough.
is a true fact.
Oh, don't, man.
No. They hired
This
the
isn't
guy.
about truths.
They hired the guy that did the soundtrack because he was meant to be a famous deaf composer, no matter how stupid that sounds.
He was
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll be discriminatory
He
against the
doesn't have-
deaf.
Just because he's deaf doesn't mean he's 100% deaf.
No. This whole.
Is everyone saying deaf or
His
deaf?
whole.
I'm purposely
He was
saying
dead
deaf.
when he did the soundtrack. No,
He
He was
was-
found at sea with
He
a
was
fucking accordion.
unalive.
he was found at sea with a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards with one Pokemon card slipped in the middle. He was gonna cheat. Anyway, the whole gimmick of this composer was meant to be, oh, he's deaf, but he makes these soundtracks.
What are you talking about again?
There's the DualShock release soundtrack for Resident Evil 1.
Which one had the
What's that
release
one?
with the live,
Oh my
live action
God.
cutscenes?
When you're in your own time, trust me, listen to the fucking, like, it's called, like, I think it's Basement.
Basement.
It's when you go underground in the mansion. And
going-
it's the
I'm
most
going-
yoinky
I'm
sploinky
going
fucking
deeper
track you've
underground.
ever heard. It's like...
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
the gimmick of this guy was meant to be that he makes soundtracks even though he's deaf, and it's like, oh, it's amazing, we got this guy to do this soundtrack. It turns out years and years later that he was never fucking deaf.
Wait, so he was
Claiming
he was rocking
disability.
a gimmick of being deaf when he wasn't deaf.
Yeah.
So he was claiming disability, a bit like Fran, when
I'm not claiming disability.
you are disabled.
Yeah, I might be disabled, but I refuse to claim PIP.
I think if you were a deaf composer, you could make anything eerie. Because
But he wasn't deaf.
Just be, shut your
Yeah, but
fucking...
he wasn't deaf. You're not understanding.
He wasn't deaf,
I
he
was
was
barely
lying.
listening.
He wasn't deaf. He was lying.
Ah, right.
So then
okay.
he got called out years later, and I can just imagine the Resident Evil developers just sat there in the office when this news came out, like,
Which
Well,
one
we
had
could have paid someone half the price and got decent music.
yeah.
Which one had the release with the live action cutscenes?
All of them, wasn't it?
One
No, it weren't all, yeah, I know it was number one, but it weren't all of them.
original one,
Yeah.
It weren't all of them.
and it
No,
was
that's shit
such
with all of them.
it
It's
was
such
such
iconic
bad acting.
cutscenes. It's so iconic. And
2
you're
didn't
like,
have.
No,
It was just one. It
in
was
2
every
they had
version
the
of one.
FMV little fucking Leon looked like a fucking weirdo.
Leon looked like a fucking worm.
Yeah.
He had the face of one of the worms from Worms.
Remember the
Of one of
original
the
art
worms
for Worms?
from
Worms
Worms.
1 where they looked all fucking weird and
Worms.
fucking deformed.
I fucking love Worms.
Worms one.
Worms.
But if you...
But here's one though.
Worms.
Like the
Stop
horror,
saying worms.
the horror genre with gaming has always had really good highs and really bad lows.
Yeah.
That's any kind of fucking game.
Remember when it
but
was
horror, I
Amnesia
think, is a
clones?
perfect thing for
Yeah.
it. Is
Amnesia: The
PS1.
Dark Descent.
Oh yeah.
Amnesia.
And everyone wanted that to be their game.
Yeah.
So,
What's the high point in horror games from PS to now?
what was the scariest game ever made?
I think the scariest game I ever played was...
I will slap you.
Stalker: Shadow of Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, you played that a lot, didn't you? You sent me loads of clips of him getting freaked out of this monster chasing him.
You ever played Shadow of Chernobyl?
I don't think so.
Oh god, there's a fucking bit. I swear to God. And it turns out this is a funny story.
Oh god.
I'm bored already.
Don't be bored.
I fucking hate this conversation.
So, as you go through the zones, you're meant to have already met one of these creatures called a bloodsucker. And so the most...
Sounds like my ex.
whoa. The majority of the game, you're just fighting off Russian peasants with guns.
Just sounds a bit.
Well, it can sound how it wants. That's what the game's about.
Gist.
But there's also like deformed Chernobyl creatures as well. And me being me, who goes into every game and finds some way to fucking glitch it.
Oh, he does.
I made it up to this point where there's a bloodsucker jump scare, and I'd never seen one of them before. So I'm going into this little house. I'm looking for my fucking tins of beans and rations and shit. And then I hear behind me fucking like that. And I turn around and there's a fucking 7-foot creature with fucking tentacles coming off its face, screaming at me. I'm like, fuck. It was one of the scariest fucking moments ever. I have a video of it somewhere because I made a joke out of it. I put fucking when the lion sleeps tonight.
Oh, yeah,
When it fucking comes round the corner and you can see my mouse just going like that and fucking trying to defend myself.
I think for me, a high
terrifying.
point was the original Alone in the Dark.
Never played it.
I love that game, but it creeped me out so much.
Wasn't it
I mean,
like a fucking...
When it first came out, I was scared of the dark anyway, so I think that might be why it creeped me out. I was quite young.
You were 26. The scariest game I ever played never got fucking released. It was that PT demo.
Oh, yeah.
I never got to play the demo.
That wasn't that scary.
I found it fucking terrifying. I hated every time you go through the door and down the hallway again, something's changed, and it's just, what the fuck is round the corner? I hate that kind of shit.
Well, it was just,
my thumbs were fucking just weeping sweat.
With PT, the answer invariably was a fucking dresser drawer with a phone on top of it.
No, it got fucking weird as you went through it. I wish that game had come out. They had Norman Reedus with the new Silent Hill franchise coming out, the reboot, looked fucking great, and then he went on to just carry a fetus from fucking York to Berlin.
Hey, that fetus is the best video game character ever made.
Of course it is.
I haven't played that Death Stranding. Is it any good?
It's fucking
He
fantastic.
says it's great. You're basically a pizza delivery guy.
Hey, but you fucking...
On the world's worst terrain. You're basically a pizza delivery guy in Cuckold.
It's great.
That's why he likes it, then, isn't it? What?
You deliver pizzas sometimes. There's a guy that orders pizzas.
Gripping.
And you have to make sure that you hold it upright so that
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
slide into the box.
Yeah.
You're just making this game sound shit.
It's fantastic.
You
Death
heard it here
Stranding.
first, guys.
Death
Pizza
Stranding.
delivery game.
What year did Death Stranding come out?
2019.
It was one of my games of the year, 2019.
Or was it 2018?
Who fucking knows? It's like 2020.
It came out
Probably
at
like
some point in the past.
Sometime 2024.
I'm glad I never bought it.
It's great.
I have been interested to play it.
It's genuinely, honestly, you look at it and you think, oh, it's Kojima from head to toe. Honestly. It carries all of the brilliance of the Metal Gear Solid games, just in a slightly different package.
Fuck off.
You can fuck off.
Do you remember in
only
Metal
one-
Gear Solid
there's
2
only
where
one
fucking Solid
Metal
Snake
Gear
delivers a
Solid game.
pizza?
That's any good.
Ooh!
And that's number one.
I don't really know how to fucking say what I mean there,
That's
but
it, that's
You're
it.
incorrect.
That's the only one I mean, 2 was alright, but number 1 was just the best.
Shut your face.
are you really telling me that the main big cool factor of the Metal Gear Solid series isn't its amazing story? It's actually just man in spandex crouches for 8 hours. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah!
What have I said?
You said, oh, remember in MGS2 when Solid Snake delivered a pizza?
That was
it's
a diss
never
on
about the
fucking
gameplay,
Death
it's about
Stranding.
the fucking amazing story.
Who are you talking to right now? Ooh.
Oh! Death Stranding has an amazing Kojima-esque story that
Anyway,
has twists, turns,
moving on.
ups, downs,
Moving on.
from
Men,
Death Stranding
women,
because it's a piece
Moving
of shit.
babies.
on.
The baby.
Moving
the baby
on.
is the best part of the game.
It's the baby.
Trust me, the fucking bond that you make with the baby. Trust me,
Oh
right?
my
The baby.
God.
No, right, so say you like trip over a rock.
Wait, I thought it was a fetus.
It's Norman
it's-
Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
It's like
But where's the mum?
it's like a month. You
Dead.
find out it's a month away from being a baby. For now, it is a fetus.
Wait, so how did the mum die?
You have to play the game.
Why won't you,
You
tell
have to
me? You
deliver
played the
a
game.
I don't
You're
want to
out,
spoil
deliver
it.
Right. Here's how you meet the mum.
Turns out
You're out.
Norman Reedus is the mum.
You're
No.
out on a little buggy delivering a pizza. She opens Vault 101 and she's stood there and you go, pizza. And she's
No.
like, is that a baby I see on your back? And you're like, yeah. Been here the whole playthrough, don't know what to do with it. And she's like, that's mine.
Trust me. You know what? You're gonna say this now. eventually you're going to play Death Stranding when it comes down on sale for like 10 quid and you'll be like, fuck it, let's play the game.
I'm
You
ready
know
to
what?
buy it
The
now, to
very
be fair.
first
In all
time-
fairness, because of you telling me I'm going to buy it, I'm just not going to do it
The
now.
bet
very
you do.
first time you're out there in the wild with your little baby strapped to your hip, you trip over a rock and you hear the little thing cry and you fucking go down and you have to like rock it to sleep. You're gonna
Oh.
fucking fall in love with the baby like everyone else that loved Death
That
Stranding.
just sounds like hassle.
I do kind of understand.
You
'cause
bond with the baby.
That gets in the way
it's
of
like
the
how you
gameplay.
bond with the
and you
babies
get in the little
Silent Hill 4
pod
the
with
room.
fucking Norman Reedus drinking his Monster Energy brand drink,
You played that.
and the baby's
Yeah,
on the
that's
other end
true.
of the room, and
That's
you can
true.
like go over to the wall and like dee dee, and it goes like, and you can have like a little moment with the baby whenever you want.
But I thought it was a fetus.
Whatever it is, the age of the baby is not relevant. Death Stranding is a 10 out of 10 fucking game.
Relevant.
I am pretty sure we said that's enough of Death Stranding.
The
I-
split
oh,
second
man.
people
Why did you bring up
stop
Death Stranding?
judging Death Stranding on the fact that it has boxes in
He
it.
used to hate on it so bad.
Yeah, because I
I
thought it was
remember you
stupid.
hating on it.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking stupid. I said the exact same things you people did, and then I bought it on sale.
What do you mean, you people?
And then I played it for 50 fucking hours, and it's the best.
what-
I know.
No, that's unspecified. No one knows. Us.
Anyway, irrelevant. I made the joke you wanted to make.
Snake Eater is the best Metal Gear Solid game.
Nah, number
but
one.
number one is my favourite.
3 was definitely the high point of the series.
Wasn't Snake Eater just basically a remake of number 1?
No.
No?
Was it fuck? Have you ever played it?
Have we all
Yeah,
played
a
this
long
game
time
before?
ago.
Oh,
The o-
it's always a long time.
The only
ago,
Metal
innit?
Gear Solid I've
Did
ever
your
wanted to
brother
go
play
back
for
to,
it?
and I have only ever gone back to, is 1.
Did you and your brother do switch offs?
Oh, I don't think Benjamin's ever even played Metal Gear Solid.
Oh my god.
He might have.
Metal Gear Solid 3 had all of the genius
The
parts of
whole
the series.
thing though was ruined for me
Well, here we
when
go.
I spent 20 odd quid on, is it Phantom Pain or something
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and it's not even a full game.
No, you got
What?
Ground Zero.
You got Ground Zeroes,
Zero,
then, you
that's it.
fucking moron.
It was the demo version.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I bought
Yeah,
it
it was
in
the
a,
pre-story for Phantom Pain.
yeah, I bought it for 20 odd quid, and because this salesman at the shop was like, "Oh, this is brilliant! It's a new fucking Metal Gear Solid
yeah.
game." And
Well,
I
it
bought
was
it,
the
and
new
it was
Metal
like,
Gear
Did you
Solid game
not?
at the
Did you
time.
not think for a second though, with how games, you buy a game and it's usually like 50 quid
Yeah.
brand new. Did you not think, oh, this brand new game's only 20 quid? That's going to be fucking huge and immersive. Did you not think for a second?
No.
I wonder if
it
it's
was
not
in the
as big.
pre-owned section.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyway, point is,
Metal Gear Solid
Snake Eater
one
is the best one.
in Metal Gear Solid 3, you can go down to the little man camp, find out where all the rations are stored, underarm a grenade inside,
Yeah.
go sit outside in some trees, and then in an hour's time you'll see the guards rubbing their little bellies and getting confused because they're hungry.
Yeah.
Then you can go in and snap the fucking necks.
Number one's my favourite.
It's the best one.
Number three's the best one. Number two's got the biggest story.
Yeah.
And number four is that, like, mwah, chef's kiss on
Yeah.
everything's tied together.
Did you ever play that one where you play as what's that swordsman called now?
Revengeance.
Is it Grey Wolf or something like that?
You're thinking of Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance.
Yeah.
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 What's it
You
called?
play as Raiden.
Right, Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance.
You play as Raiden.
Yeah, that was shit.
You're thinking of Grey Fox.
You play as Revengeance.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
shit.
Get your Raiden.
That was shit.
Have
It
you
was
se-
fucking brilliant!
Have you
It was
seen the
shit.
little teaser trailer that someone's made of Metal Gear Solid 1 in the Unreal Engine?
Fuck people that do that.
It looks really fucking good.
Yeah, but
Fuck
it'll probably
people
never
that
happen.
do that.
No, it'll never happen. They also
No.
did Snake Eater in the Unreal Engine
Fuck
as well.
people who do that.
Well, I think it's good.
Here's one. I'm hoping, just genuinely hoping,
I wish you shut
that
the fuck
you
up.
guys have played it. But when we first had a PlayStation 1,
Oh.
my dad came home,
Oh.
Rocks
box-
and Gems.
a box full.
Yes!
Did you play Rocks and Gems?
What?
Yes!
Are we talking about Rocks and Gems?
No, and I got
Oh,
a game to
shut
play
it down.
called Silent Bomber.
The Unabomber.
Silent Bomber.
So let me get this straight. Hold on now. Don't say anything, right? Let me get this straight. You are a white supremacist, absolute racist channel, and you only play games where it involves bombers.
No,
You've not played Rocks and Gems?
no, I've never even heard of Rocks and Gems. And why do you have to keep coming out with that shit?
You've never played Rocks and Gems?
No, what the fuck is Rocks
Bro,
and Gems?
Rocks and Gems is...
Rocks
Fucking
and
sick.
Gems
Yeah, but
is
have you
the-
ever played Kid Chameleon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But
Yeah, I
have you ever
like
played
Kid
Silent Bomber?
Yes.
No.
It played exactly the same
You're set
sort
in
of
London.
style as Metal Gear Solid.
You know London's on fire right now.
Oh.
I know, it's fucking ridiculous.
About
isn't it?
time.
Is it London Bridge?
Don't think so.
Why did you just lick your lips like that? That just turned an innocent comment into something twisted.
The suffering of London keeps me powered.
That is just so awful.
Fuck London.
Why do you not like
fuck
London?
London, man.
Have you seen it?
Ew.
Yeah, a long time ago.
The Sidemen.
London.
I prefer Suffolk.
Fuck.
Suffolk.
Fuck.
Suffolk.
I hate London.
Sulphur.
Sulphur.
Imagine living in London.
I can imagine you'd need a decent job.
You need a bulletproof vest.
Went down there for a fucking weekend so we
Oh,
could
it's
go
just
to
knife
Ramsay's
crime.
restaurant. I hated the amount of people.
It's sickening.
Hated it.
It's basically America of the UK. And I hate Americans as well.
Not
Why?
all.
Some
Fucking
Americans
Yanks.
are alright.
Nah.
Fucking Yanks.
Bomb them. Sink. You know what we need to do? All need to get together.
Who?
Can I just put a pause on you there? Because I'll lose this thought.
Oh, God.
You know how you say you don't like Yanks? It just reminded me of a really cool Yank when I was a kid. And he introduced me to this sauce. I don't even know if you can get it anymore.
Yeah.
We were at a friend's barbecue.
Was
His
it
name-
cum?
His name was Ricky. And it was a barbecue sauce called Smack Your Mama.
I've heard of that, oddly.
Smack Your Mama barbecue sauce.
Yeah, is it spicy?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
spicy, but it was really nice. And I don't know why, but you saying you don't like Americans just made me think of
Such
this
an
Smack Your
interesting
Mama.
story.
They can take the barbecue sauce back, I don't care.
I don't know. some of the
What we
barbecue
need to
sauces-
do is get in submarines,
Oh, yeah, I've got one of them in back garden.
go underneath America and plant
Go
mice.
underneath America!
I'm
It's
pretty
just a
sure we
floating
need-
A4
no,
piece
Wait,
of paper.
so we need
We need to go
submarines
under America.
with drills.
Oh
No,
my
no, no,
God!
no, no,
Look
no,
at
no,
the
no,
sand!
No. Under, you will find a part with which America is underwater.
Yeah, so we can't go there. If America's under the water, then it'll be on
Nah.
our way.
Would you believe
see.
anything above water is called land?
Yeah.
So anything
No, no,
underwater
no, no,
is
no,
going to
no.
be underwater.
You're not letting me finish.
I don't want you to.
I'm
We
pretty
need-
sure when land goes underwater, it's still called land.
No, it's not.
No.
It's then called lost.
The underground liquid water area,
Liquid water.
we go there and we plant
Liquid
C4 around the supports for America.
Wait. No.
Blow them up.
C3.
I know where he's getting confused.
Oh.
I'm not
He
confused
thinks
with anything.
Venice is America.
Venice?
Oh.
What?
Venice is the place that's on Flint.
No, I'm talking about the... Listen, cunt.
America is an island.
Do you think the island's just floating?
Is there any way
No,
we can do
it goes
that?
straight down to the seabed,
Yeah.
and with the tectonic plates, you can't get underneath that unless you go underneath the ground.
We go as deep as we need to.
So
We
what
go
you're wanting to do is
deeper
go
than
as
Jamiroquai.
deep as you physically can.
Yeah.
So we'll be
Bomb
in the core
shit
of the
out
planet.
it. No, you're fucking thick.
I think you are.
Stop it.
The fact that you think
The
that
fact that you
America
think
is an
America
island
is just
that
a floating
floats on
island.
water.
No,
Like,
that's
there's
the
bound to
opposite of
be
what
a
I'm saying.
You
I'm
just
saying,
said get a submarine and go
picture
underneath
this.
America.
Picture this. Find a deep point and just put bombs under it, and we'll blow the underneath of America up, and they can just sink into the fucking sea.
Is
Do
there
you
any
know
way
how
we can keep
big
Canada?
America is?
I don't care how big America is.
Can we keep Canada?
No,
Oh,
Why?
what?
Canada's nice.
they're just fucking snow Americans.
They're good.
Whoa. They're not.
They are though.
They're not.
They are.
I'm pretty sure most Canadians don't like Americans.
Canadians.
Yeah, Canadians.
Canadians.
I
I don't care what they like or don't like. They're just
But
Americans
can we
with a different
just-
shade of paint.
Can we just say that your geography
Different
skills
skin.
are just as good as your calculating the bill skills?
Okay.
Oh, I hated that.
You can hate it all you want. I still
The
pay
fact
it.
that you think islands have like a plinth that you can just blow up in the middle to sink the island.
You know, if anyone that actually listens to this in the future and hears you fucking floundering on about
Yo.
little structures.
Yo, he thinks America looks like this fucking stand.
No, I didn't say that.
America's just a mic with a
There
very
is
thin stand with
fucking-
3 legs.
Oh look, there's New
Foundation.
York. I can't believe. Oh my God, there's
Okay,
Texas.
picture this. Picture this, yeah? Okay.
I'm really trying.
Paint a
pick-
picture for us with your imagination brush.
You pick a mountain up and you put it in the sea.
Yeah.
Huh?
The bit that isn't the fucking bit of the mountain that isn't surfaced. What? You know, just disappears and becomes infinite structure.
No, that will go and reach the sea floor.
Okay. So bomb that bit and the bit on the surface will go lower.
No, I don't think you're understanding that.
Play
The
Jenga.
further down the
Play
water,
Jenga. Play Jenga
Oh
underwater,
my God.
motherfucker. You'll
but
see
the
that.
further it goes down into the sea floor, the wider it becomes, and the harder it would be to blow it up.
I'm not saying that this is feasible, but it's what needs to be done.
I know you're saying this, but it's so non-feasible. It is ridiculous.
These
Some-
are the
somewhere.
lengths.
Somewhere there's a satellite and Joe Biden's hovering over DEFCON 4.
Biden,
We do it. Biden!
Let's just blow out the America plinth.
please.
Ah, it's a good job we built more of those plinths, because fucking hell, some of our
do you know
docks
what?
were going straight under.
Do you know what I've just realised? Do you remember that Superman film
Which one?
where Lex Luthor goes into that museum and cuts that single strand of Superman's
I was telling
hair?
him this the other day. Yeah.
Is that what you think America
Yeah.
is?
No.
It's just a single strand of hair
No.
holding America to the
I have
surface.
fully illustrated.
Just
You
go over
haven't.
there with a pair of
You
scissors,
haven't.
snip. The thing is, though, right, with that scene,
I want an
just
illustration.
I just want to talk about that scene.
Mm.
It's strong enough to
I know.
hold
I know.
up this 10-ton weight.
Yeah,
And
but
you
you
just
can
go
just get cut
snip.
with scissors. Yeah, yeah.
Has anyone got a piece of pen, a paper, and a pen?
I don't want you
A piece of
anywhere
pen
near
and
that.
paper and a pen.
Yeah.
So you want 2 pens and a piece of paper?
You
No.
want me to illustrate the destruction of America,
No.
so I will illustrate it.
I just wish you'd shut the fuck up.
You need to. Get
I
a grip.
really think that you've had a brain aneurysm at some point in your life.
No.
It's just recently, actually.
Because, like, I mean, it's all well and good having ideas that have a hint of logic, but it's just nonsensical bullshit.
You just need to
Yeah.
see
But
it.
everything that just came out of your mouth for the past 10 minutes was just nonsensical
You just need
bullshit.
it
There was no
illustrated.
logic
Yeah.
at any point. The fact that you were saying we need to get a submarine and go underneath America, which would mean a submarine with a fucking huge drill
Okay,
to
no.
get to the
see,
core of America.
This is the bit that you're not understanding. I'm not saying we go under it like fucking my hand under this hand. Imagine that from this hand there is like the sea floor.
right.
We place the bombs there and
Okay.
just like
Do
destroy
you
the
understand
land.
how explosions work?
Yes.
Don't think you do.
No, I really don't think you do.
Oh my god. Can I just say something? This was a bit from the start, and these two are taking it so fucking seriously.
Bombs. The
No.
damage comes from
No.
the shockwave.
No.
I know. The whole joke
No.
was just imagine we could
No.
sink America.
This was only a joke
When we
until
showed
you
the
started
logic.
to really dive into this.
Anything you want to believe. I
You-
know that it's
you-
not. I even said at one point it's not feasible, but it needs to be done.
I don't care that you're saying and admitting it's not feasible. I'm worried that part of you thinks it is.
It's what I think we should do.
Yeah, but the fact that you
It's
think
what
you
America
should do
needs.
it means there's a part of you that might think it's possible.
That's what will make America great again. More liquid.
When was America great?
What do you think?
Before the
Never.
liquid was removed.
Just add a few more cups of liquid to America. It'll be amazing.
Oh, back in the liquid
That's all they
age.
need. That sorts out all the economy, all the slums. Just a few cups of liquid thrown at America and it's all good.
Put the liquid back in, man.
That's all you need. A bit of liquid.
It is a dry country, though.
Well, not everywhere.
There's a bit of dryness on it.
Yeah, but what about the coastal places?
That's the only place water is. Oh, let's talk
what about
about
the lakes?
Let's talk about Flint, Michigan. Do you know anything about Flint, Michigan?
I really don't want to talk America with you ever again.
Flint, Michigan has not had drinking water since like 2013.
Mad, move on.
Right, but they still drink.
No, if the water's full of lead.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's what bottled water's for.
Local town forced to buy bottled water for fucking 10 years.
Well, they've no choice, so
Well,
get on
then
with
they
it.
should move away.
Oh. You know what? Hold
I know.
the phone.
Let's.
You think that I'm stupid for making a joke about bombing America into the sea, but you think that
Because
people...
it's already in the fucking sea.
You think real people in Flint, Michigan... You think real people in Flint, Michigan, just, oh, sorry that there's lead in your water and your children are coming out deformed. You should just move.
You know, I've got a perfect idea.
Sounds incest.
Should we just bomb Flint, Michigan into the sea?
Why don't they just filter the lead out of the water?
Get a bit of fucking
Do you think they haven't tried that?
Well,
No, I
then maybe
don't
they
think
should
they
try
have.
it. I'm
They've
sorry.
clearly not tried hard enough then,
The
have they?
fucking
Come on.
realm
The
of
typical
Flint, Michigan.
American attitude is nothing is impossible. So they should do it.
I think you should
They
join
should
the
also-
American
they sh-
Water Board.
They should also blow their island up so it sinks into
Hey,
the sea.
Flint, Michigan, filter your water, you fucking morons.
Yeah, they're all there going, oh, yeah.
Can't believe it. Never
Don't know why
thought
we
of
didn't do
that
that.
one.
Why don't they just get immune to lead?
Hey, now there's an idea.
You know, I bet if they kept drinking it at some point, they probably
They'd
would.
die.
No,
They just
would.
die. That's
No,
what people are doing.
They'd
die.
get so used to it, they'd become leadmen.
Oh, they get so used to
A bit
it.
like the Tin Man.
Like, oh, I can't believe it, in Flint, Michigan,
Leadmen.
everyone's made
They
of
wouldn't
lead.
need pencils anymore. They just use a finger.
They literally go like,
Get the sharpener out.
For real though, it's an injustice.
It's not an injustice because I guarantee that
Oh
they will be
my
coming up with
God.
some way of helping the situation.
Streaming sensation Simply Adequate thinks that Flint, Michigan should drink lead.
no, I think that. He thinks they should filter it out.
And
You
if
can't
they
just tell
if
people
they-
to get a grip. And no,
You do all the time!
the actual
I'm
answer
sorry,
is
but like 9 times out of 10, you can just say get a grip.
get a grip. Right, the real answer to this
Yeah.
is you were saying, oh, I'm sure someone's starting it. They're actually not.
Yeah, they
Or
are.
they're just letting people
No,
die.
yes.
No,
they
they're
actually
not.
So
are.
you know the
No,
people
they're
that
not.
are in the caves
Mate,
with the mathematics,
with the
figuring this
caves.
out.
Local
Right.
man who never leaves his room knows everything that's going on in Flint, Michigan. Fuck off.
Oh, a local man who gets a fucking job at Quick Fit thinks he's man of the world after a few months.
In all saying, right, he is.
Man of the world. Man of the
he
realm.
is a man of the world.
Man of the year.
Man of the... Oh, did you see this weather recently?
Oh, it's raining.
What, the rain and then the heat?
No, I mean the heat.
Oh, yeah.
I had a bit of a thought about the heat the other day.
Yeah.
Could
He
it
had
be global
to,
warming?
I had to keep going to work about it, but he had to cut off all ties with YouTube because of the heat.
I had a full
It
day
was
out.
right.
way too stressful for him to even
Dude.
go play.
Did you know what was weird? Right? So I had that whole day out in the sun, and you did too. Are
Yeah.
you sunburned?
No.
No.
Neither am I.
I got
remember
really
when-
tanned.
Remember when we went to Alton Park
Yes.
and we were peeling our fucking faces off the next
Yes.
day, and it was nowhere
Yes.
near that hot?
Yeah, but doesn't it come down to do with the humidity?
No.
No.
No. It's if the sunlight
sun's
hits you.
rays.
Yeah. If it was the humidity, everyone would get sunburnt just sitting in a bathroom.
I was humid once.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Are
Pretty
we
bad.
finally past the America?
You know what? I'm pretty humid right now. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's because we're all fucking intimately naked on the couch.
Yeah.
Well, it was Coop came up with the idea of touching sausages.
Well.
Well, that's how it is.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah. I'm done talking about America. We've got any other things?
About fucking time and
What
all.
part of a human centipede would you want to be?
The middle.
The front.
I'd want to be the back.
Middle.
I'd want to be the back. We
I
should
want
make it
someone.
happen.
I want someone to tickle my asshole with their tongue while I'm tickling someone
Dude,
else's.
if I'm the back, I guarantee you will come with the amount of licking of that asshole.
I had a wank to the human centipede.
Well, that guy in the second one did.
What? Oh, I never
The
watched number
second
two.
one was
Oh,
shit.
he had a wank at the
The
start.
third one was just fucking ridiculous.
I never
They
watched
made
the
a third.
one.
You haven't seen the third one?
No, I watched number one and thought that was terrible, and then never watched any more.
I
again.
thought it was bad. I think the first one was a good film.
Good.
I thought it was
because
freaky, but I
bad
didn't think
and
it were a good
completely
film.
out there.
It's an alright film.
Guy looks like fucking like the weirdest version of Tommy Lee Jones you've ever seen.
I think it's good because of the shock value.
No.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
America.
it did birth.
America.
It did birth
America.
a new wave of shock horror films.
No, it didn't.
Shock.
It totally did.
Horror.
No,
Horror.
after Human Centipede came out, there was like kind of like a sickness arms race.
You had the human millipede.
Yeah, you had the human butterfly.
Yeah.
You had the
human
subhuman
human grasshopper.
butterfly.
You had the crab people.
You had the
Yeah.
crab people. I remember that one.
Yeah.
You had the subterranean fudge men.
But did you see the sequel when it was the crab people stuck in Hillary Clinton's
To which
pubes?
one? The human butterfly or the crab human men?
Crab people.
Crabman.
Crap human men coming soon to a cinema near you.
I went to a cinema once.
Did
Don't
you?
know what I
Why are we
saw.
saying cinema?
I
What was the
saw-
last film you watched in the cinema?
It was Dragon Ball Super Broly version.
What was the last film I watched?
Live action BFG for me.
Oh,
The
fucking hell. What was the last film I went to watch?
I don't know. Pull up your
Shut up,
receipts.
shut up, shut up, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Let him think.
Shut up.
Let's just have this nice dead air.
Dead air.
Dead
Okay,
ass.
list every film you've seen in the cinema, and one of them will be the one.
Shut your...
Oh, but yeah, list every film you've ever seen since birth.
Oh, God. What were it? I can't remember.
Oh well. Here's
Passion
the
of
film that
Christ.
I watched.
Doctor Strange 2.
That was
The
shit.
It
second
was
one.
fucking bollocks. It was.
That film
Full-
promised so much
Oh,
and gave so
man.
little.
I got a hard on when John Krasinski came out as Mr. Fantastic. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
like fan service.
I thought that
boom.
was going to be awesome, and then he
But-
dies straight away.
Does nothing.
But the whole team.
I think I've seen that clip. Doesn't he get pulled apart like
Yeah.
a cheese string?
Yeah, it
it's
does.
like
Yeah.
I kind of like the fact that they were using Captain Carter. I
Yeah.
thought that was an interesting idea, and dies.
Yeah.
Every single one of them dies.
Yeah.
in such a ridiculously stupid way.
It was a bad fucking film. It just was. The only
It's
redeeming
made me
factor
dread
of that
watching
was
the new Thor.
Scarlet Witch was the best thing about that film. Elizabeth Olsen once again does a great job. I actually do want to watch
Mary
Elizabeth
Kate
Olsen.
and Ashley Olsen.
Yeah, is she the other the other sister?
She's the youngest, isn't she? I
Nah,
think
she's not the youngest.
I'm pretty
Surely
sure
not.
she's the youngest.
Aren't they both
Is
the
she
same
actually?
age? I thought they were twins.
You're on about Mary.
Oh my God.
Kate and Ashley.
What? Is that not what we're talking about?
She's the
No.
third.
I fucking
Olsen.
said, is this the Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen twins? And you went, yeah,
No,
she's the older one.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth, which one is she?
She's
The youngest.
third one.
Of the Olsen twins?
Yeah.
No, she's not a twin.
They're called the Olsen twins, motherfucker.
She's an Olsen sister.
Is there three of them now?
What,
There
you
was
know what you-
always three when the
They're
third one was born.
multiplying!
She's the younger sister.
Yeah.
Of which?
Of the twins.
Which
The
one is
twins
she?
came first.
The younger sister.
They all have t-shirts on that say Thing 1, Thing 2. Which was she?
Thing 3.
You've got Mary Kate,
Ashley.
Ashley, Elizabeth.
I don't remember that in the Ashley Kate movies.
Well, you're making up shit about Flint, Michigan, so you're not going
Flint,
to know
Michigan.
anything, are
Yeah,
you?
Flint, Michigan is real.
You're also
No.
thinking that there's a plinth holding up America.
That's
Yeah,
not what I said, though.
that is what you
Rewind it
said.
and
No,
listen.
That's
that's
very
what
much
you
what you said.
It's
That's
not what I
It
said.
really is.
Don't rewind the
Uh,
podcast. He said that.
I'm not even going to edit this. I think it's perfect the way it is.
I told you it would be.
Dude, that means I've got to watch through it and find
No,
them.
well, just look for the peaks. You know how to edit audio,
Actually,
don't you?
no, it's perfectly fine. I didn't say it.
Thing is, how are you going to look?
I hate you.
Just
Yeah,
make
man.
notes.
Yeah.
I can edit if you want.
So you're going to think this is
Nah.
it. You're going to think that's me shouting.
I'm going to have to re-listen to every second of this.
No,
I
the
felt that go
software. The software that you'll be using to edit is this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
You
She
just-
does. She's an editor.
Yeah, Grand Editor will figure it
I
out.
changed that.
What?
It's the alleged until she
Oh.
actually releases something.
Yeah. When are we getting the next?
right. Let's get
official-
this. Come over here. Come over here.
Grand editor walking in the room,
Oh.
but she's been here all along.
Come
Yeah.
on. Oh, she's
Oh, that's
making
gonna sound
Whoa.
some sort of fucking entrance. Jesus Christ.
You're here.
Right.
You're queer. Get used to it.
When's the video out?
I already told you.
Tell us again.
Between 4 to 5 working weeks.
You have to speak up.
45 working weeks.
You're not coming up on the.
45 working weeks.
What is it you're editing? What video is it that
It's
you're
a
editing?
shitty Minecraft video.
It's Minecraft, it's not.
God, so no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah.
No, it's really
It's
not worth
gonna
it.
get released. Well, give her an Elden Ring stream and say just get the best bits from this and make it a 20-minute video.
Well, it's a practice.
That would be a practice.
No, the Minecraft one's a practice.
No, your Elden Ring one would be a good practice
Well, why are we moaning about this now?
because no one will watch a Minecraft one.
I know.
I don't like your Minecraft ones.
It's really shit quality, that's why.
Yeah, it's terrible. As soon as I see you, I click off it.
You love me.
No, I prefer hearing you than seeing you. You're like a child.
Here is a question for Simply Adequate.
Oh,
Yeah?
Simply Adequate, the web of lies. Do I private it or do I release
video
do I
we
release
made.
it? Do I release the video? Do you want me to release the video?
Oh, that cool thing that you showed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you've got to release that. That's
All right,
I
hilarious.
told you. I
There
told
we
you.
go,
It's
we've
every-
got it
I've
in
told
audio.
you, release it. It is
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Well, now we've got it in audio, so I'll release it
Dude.
and you cannot whinge about it. When,
If you
Yeah.
want to make shit of you poking fun at all the stupid mistakes I've made with what I say and shit in my
Sent a
videos,
lot of videos.
you release it.
folder full of them.
Dude, if you make that shit, release it. It's your content. I'm never
Yeah.
going to moan because I genuinely thought it was hilarious.
Alright, I'm putting that out then.
Yeah.
I understand why Danny told you not to, but that probably would have
No,
perked me
he'd
up.
already decided
Yeah,
not
I already
to.
decided not to.
I was telling
Yeah,
him.
because nothing you do is malicious. Nothing in that
Really?
stream is malicious.
Well, there's
It's
a little
not.
bit of maliciousness to it. 'cause
There
you
isn't
can be a
really,
cop.
because you're poking at things.
He
that are
RIP'd your
logic.
channel at the end of the video.
Yeah, I did. I
He
did
RIP'd
RIP
the
That's
the
channel.
channel at
funny.
the end.
It's funny.
Oh, you know what? That's actually the longest fucking video I've ever had to edit.
Yeah,
It
and
took
was
me
so
6
worth it.
hours to
That
fucking make
that
video.
bit fucking kills me. I mean, you know, you've got that little black kid with his eyes like rolling every time he
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
a break in whatever he's saying. But that fucking
It's fucking flying.
underground basement key.
Yeah.
What's that for? And then all the head slaps come in. Oh man, that killed me off.
Yeah, it took a long time to edit that purely because I had to ingrain the chat into it.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
That needs to be put out there because it is really funny.
You know what's weird about that video? Even though it's been like fucking private unlisted, it's still got like 30 views.
All me.
No. 3 of them were me.
3 of them was him.
So you've got the link for it?
He's got, yeah, I'll give
Yeah,
it him.
I've got the link for
fair
it.
enough.
I genuinely loved it, dude.
Oh,
We
it'll be
both
public now.
watched it.
Don't ever worry about fucking offending me with something you put out there.
Excuse me,
I
I said to
get
stop
offended-
mashing the right bumper the other day and you had a fucking tizzy.
Yeah, you cried.
I didn't cry.
You cried. Oh, sorry, I've got technical difficulties. And with her going, we can hear everything
Yeah.
going on in the room. And you're like,
I was
oh.
getting in the comments, what's going on, Emma? What's going on?
It was technical
And I was
difficulties.
like, what?
No, it wasn't, because we
I
heard you
was
sobbing.
having a really bad moment,
You were having...
and it was not
I
justified
was like,
at all,
Francis,
which is why I went
was
quiet.
Like, what's up with you? And you were just like,
Yeah.
not
Because
acknowledging that I was
Emma
even
was in
speaking.
chat. Emma was in chat saying that she's like, trying to
was
get
like,
you
I
to
don't
say
know
something,
what's
and it's
going
like
on with it.
he's just shaking his head. So we were ready to just fucking clock out of the video. Like, if this is just going to be it, fuck it off. And then you went, sorry guys, technical difficulties. I thought,
Yeah.
right, here we go, another fucking lie.
Through the whole segment we could just hear, oh, fucking God.
Yeah. And then Emma would say something which we can hear because it's your mic, no technical difficulties, and then we'd hear you go,
Technical
No.
difficulties.
Sorry about that, guys. We just had some technical difficulties.
Yeah,
we were like,
okay,
what?
okay.
It made me laugh though when
I
Emma
knew-
said something and he just went, no.
I knew my reaction was completely non-justified.
Yeah, it was.
Which is why I didn't want to
You
say anything.
fucking
I just
baby.
wanted
You know
to
what?
take a moment.
For that
Admittedly-
period where you were fucking dead silent, we were in fucking Discord chat like, shit, what did we say? Was it,
Yeah,
we,
we
offended?
thought, we were like, oh shit, the daddy do it, shit's
Yeah,
done it.
and then it came out, oh, it's just,
Well, that's
when he
what I
said,
thought
when
it
he's,
was.
you know,
Yeah.
stop mashing the
That's
RB
not
button,
even
it's like,
bad.
Because what we were doing was like, every summon, you rely on your summons, every summons that you do,
No, I like
we were
that
going,
Daddy does
oh,
it.
just
I
daddy
actually
do it.
scrolled up the chart.
I didn't
trying
understand
to
what you were
figure
talking about with
out
that
Yeah.
Daddy do
was-
it.
what it
Did you
was.
not notice that every
But
time it was
what it
enchanted
was-
after you summoned in your fucking
What it was
thing?
is there was a confusion between me and my older brother, and then he started moaning at me as I started the stream,
Yeah.
saying I wasn't streaming, and that instantly put me in a bad mood because it's like, why are you accusing me of doing this when I'm fucking streaming right now?
Why are you taking it so seriously when it's the
No,
brother you
it
don't
just
care about?
it put me on a bit of a downer.
Soft ass.
Yeah,
Get a grip.
yeah.
that's
Done.
my line.
Why do you think I went
Oh,
quiet?
sorry, you do.
Get
I went quiet to get a grip.
No,
He got a grip.
Oh my god,
He
went-
gripped on.
I gripped
It
on.
took him 20 minutes.
Tell you who needs to get a grip. A certain someone in your chat who blocked my man here.
Yes, finally.
I absolutely love how you was trying to get him to say it.
Oh,
He
I
was
wanted
like,
you.
What's going on? What's going on? Block.
The thing is, right? The only communication I've got is the live chat, which has to go through
Yeah.
this fucking dumbass, right? And every time I tried saying, "Oh, Emma, will you just ask Francis why his pussy brother blocked me for
You know
saying
what?
words
I
on a
did
live
ask
chat?"
him. No,
You
I
did fucking
No, I
not.
didn't. No, you couldn't hear me asking because I didn't want
Technical
Luke to,
difficulties
I didn't
again.
want Luke to hear me. But I was asking him, and he looked at me and went,
Oh my fucking god, you are pussies when it comes to your family.
Yeah.
Both of you.
"No, I told because we don't want to call shit with Luke because
Right, at the end of the day-
no, it will have a tantrum."
I don't.
Who gives a shit?
I don't understand why he blocked you. He didn't like the fact
No,
that you were
it's-
sticking up for me.
No, it weren't that.
I know
It was-
why he blocked him.
I outsmarted him
Francis.
in every way possible. He couldn't handle it, and he blocked me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I don't
already
understand why he
explained-
blocked you.
Francis, you've already explained to me why he blocked him, and it's because he can't take any form of criticism at all. And every time
No, he saw it as a
it's
personal
alright,
dig.
It's alright people digging at you, but when it's him, he can't take it.
Grip needs to be gone.
Yeah, it does.
No, I think he saw it as a personal attack because I don't think he understands.
Is this
the
like a
way-
personal attack or
It was
something?
quite frustrating for us
I've
because
just realised this is
those
all on the podcast, so he's going to hear it anyway.
those
He won't listen to it.
those three initial streams of Dark Souls 1, for some reason you fucked up on the last two and it got kind of iffy.
Yeah.
But those three first Dark Souls 1 remastered streams,
Mwah.
those were the best streams you'd
Mwah.
ever done. And he's in chat like, oh, you took fucking... It's like,
Club for the
fucking
win.
shut the fuck up, let him do his stream.
X for the win.
It was
X for the
they
win.
were fucking classic streams and he's coming in there trying to like fucking ruin the vibe. We were like, get the fuck out the chat, you
Because
fucking
the
jabroni.
reason I said
Jabroni.
Yeah.
the reason I started saying shit to him was purely because of all the shit you've said, where it's like, oh, he'll only do it if we're online with him because he can't do it otherwise. So when he started criticizing you for shit you were doing, where you were doing nothing wrong whatsoever,
Yeah.
that's when I hopped up, where it's like, hold on a minute, cunt, you can't even play the fucking game. And then it started from there, and the next thing I know, I'm fucking... I
Yeah.
can't remember who I think it was you who told me he blocked me or something.
No, I didn't tell you.
I'm sure, well, someone
you
fucking
just figured
did.
it out because I was talking to Luke.
No, I was told.
Yeah, I told
Oh,
you.
it's because I wasn't
told me.
I
blocked.
didn't tell
It's
you.
because
I
I
told
wasn't
you.
blocked
Yeah, you
by
told
him.
me. The only thing I can't wrap my head around is why you two are such faggots when it comes to fucking family.
Feel
Like,
free
oh,
to
no.
cut this bit out.
Oh no,
No,
fuck
no.
it. I can't talk about Luke on the stream because then he'll know I'm talking about him and he'll have another paddy. Like,
See, I'm
Whoa,
not-
whoa, whoa.
see,
Bring it
thing
on.
is,
Hold up.
I'm not bothered.
You look at a lot of the streams I did before all this, when it was me and Benjamin, we did nothing but slag Luke off.
yeah, but why wouldn't you just address the fact that he'd blocked me in the live chat on that stream? If Emma was telling you as well.
I didn't find out he blocked you until after
Yeah,
the
I
stream.
told him.
You told me.
I told you after I found out.
Yeah, which was before your next stream where I said, oh, why has he blocked me? And you refused to acknowledge it
I
because you were
don't
like,
know.
oh, I don't want to get into that. No, it's Luke,
I
it's
don't
my
know
brother.
why he
oh.
blocked you. He took offence to something you said. I didn't personally look at the comments.
The thing, no, it wasn't. I
But-
wasn't asking legitimately why he blocked me. He's a pussy. That's why he blocked me. The reason I was asking was so that you would fucking speak up about it. Where it's like, oh, once again, my brother's been a little pussy, and he's fucking blocked someone because he's shit at the game. Jay, that Luke, get better. But instead, you were like,
No,
I'm not addressing this. I'm not addressing this.
Because Luke, he can't take anything. What had happened is he'd go
It'd
in
turn
a
into an
sulk,
argument.
He'd go in a sulk, he'd have an argument with him, he'd tell his mum.
Oh, get a grip.
And then-
He'd tell his
Tell
mum.
his mum.
How old is he?
No, he wouldn't.
He'd tell his little mama.
Right. The thing is with me and Luke, it's complicated.
Insert the
Technical
bot, lad,
difficulties.
Technical difficulties, you stupid cunt.
You know what else we need to discuss while we're on the topic?
Go on.
The chat delay, which doesn't exist.
Right,
No, it does
I
exist.
right,
No, it
I
honestly
pointed out
does.
a good thing, and
No,
you
it's
got
not
an
the
erection.
No,
chat.
we came to this
No,
realisation.
listen. Will you bloody listen to me?
No,
I
they're
don't know.
talking
5
first.
seconds.
You're the woman. You'll listen to the guys first. Okay, know your fucking place.
No.
Like we told Rusty Bucket before, where we don't have women's rights here yet, so you know.
Yeah,
No. there's
kinda
not
like
a-
Rusty
there's
Bucket.
not a
He's a
delay
good
in
lad.
the
yeah, he's
chat.
alright. Yeah,
There's
he's
a
trying to
de-
get into her pants
There's
though.
a delay
He's
in
in
the
his 50s.
stream.
I don't give a shit. He's trying to fucking molest that
Right.
pussy. I'm telling you.
That's alright, it's in America.
Oh, hello to the grand editor. Hi, Fran. That's it.
Anyway, when we're in chat goofing off with each other,
Yeah.
we see our messages instantly.
No,
Yeah.
no, I get the messages instantly, right?
Just admit it
No,
on
So,
stream.
like
So,
we said, it's the
There it
time,
is.
the delay
No.
is between you and the
No, no, no.
monitor.
No.
The delay,
The delay
is
is
when
the
I do
stream.
something, you guys see it a couple of seconds after I've done it.
Yeah.
So when sometimes Emma will tell me something you put in the comments, and I've already gone past it,
No,
which is why
You're-
I get
I don't.
confused.
I don't think you're grasping just how bad this is. Because you'll do something, we'll be like, there, on your fucking left. And then 10 minutes later, there on your left, Francis. What's on my left? And it's because you're 10 minutes north of the location we
No,
were saying it's
because-
on the left.
No, because there is a delay in the stream, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a delay on
There
the
is.
stream.
Not in the chat.
What you
with the
see,
actual
I'm already
stream.
past whatever you see.
Yeah.
I'm struggling
So
to.
then when he's
Yeah,
not
I
understanding
can-
what you mean, it's because he's already gone past it.
It is a bit of a funny thing at this point, though. We'll say something completely basic, and you'll read it off so and
Rock
go,
on your left.
What?
Oh, yeah, the what's have become a meme right now.
No, because most of the time when
If I remember rightly. That's a meme.
Yeah.
it's like my endings as well. I'll do a full ending and then I'll stop my stream, but it'll cut me off before I finish my ending.
Yeah, that's pretty funny
That's
sometimes.
hilarious.
That's because of the delay.
I can't remember which Elden Ring stream
Elden
it was
stream.
where you did something where you just went, right, and then it cut.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is that's how much the delay is. I'll spend like 2 minutes doing a full an outro to my video, and then I'll stop my stream. But then it doesn't
I told you
stop it where I was
yesterday,
up to. It just stops the
I
stream.
told you yesterday.
Where
and
it was putting it out.
mid-word, and it just cut
I
off.
think it's
Yeah.
because I have to go through Twitch and then the Aircast. I think that's where my delay's coming in.
It's like this. It's like, alright, so that'll be the end of the stream. Looking at all the different things on the
What I love, right? What I love
and you
is
just keep rabbiting on.
I love it where he's doing something, and one of us will put in chat and he'll just do it like this, and then he'll do whatever it is he's doing, and then after 10 minutes of nothing but silence, he'll go, "What?"
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, and we'll just be like,
What?
You've breezed past it."
No, do you know what makes me laugh though? How many times have you said to him, just do it as you'd normally do it?
Yeah.
Right? and he'll say, "So what do you want me to do then, guys?"
Oh
And
yeah,
then it's-
yeah. I mean, we did it through Dark Souls 1. Now we're doing it through Elden Ring, where it's like it's just your playthrough.
No,
Do it as you want.
The
and
last
then
time
the
I did
last,
it, though...
the last time you did it, it was like, so which boss shall I go for now? Should I go Radahn? Should I do this? So
No.
you put Volcano Manor, didn't you?
Yeah, it was. Should we do Radahn or Volcano Manor? And you spent the entire
he just
stream
said
going
don't
through
care.
Leon.
He said don't care, so I took that as just get on with it.
Yeah, just do the thing.
Just choose what
Just
you
do it.
want.
Do whatever the fuck
It's
you want.
because I'm trying to do all the bosses.
And yet you forgot about the Golden Knight right at the start.
I completely forgot about the Golden Knight.
You know, a lot of the problems you had through the majority of the stream so far, if you just focused on all of the bosses in fucking Limgrave, you would have been more powerful.
I
for
gave you a
Leonia,
list. I
Yeah.
gave you a list for Limgrave. And I gave you a list for the
Altus
Altus
Plateau.
Plateau.
Bash out all of the early ones and you'll be more powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark side of the Force.
Oh no, I know this. Like, when I killed that dragon and I got the dragon's breaths, instantly there was a massive improvement. And that's something you can do at the fucking start.
I don't think it was a massive improvement. I think those dragon breaths hinder you because
What?
it takes so long for you to just hop up and do it. Just hit it.
Your mum?
Just whack the boss around fucking back at head.
You mum.
He's such a fucking kid.
That's what she said.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just had to put one of them in there.
You fucking dick.
Oh, man.
But
Yeah, it was a shame with your Dark Souls 1 playthrough.
I need to bring something up with Barrett and Tio and
Tits
Barrett
and
TV.
bits. Yeah.
Right? When are we getting Tommy Wiseau's next film on your
We're
channel?
not.
We're not.
Come on, we got the room,
The
and
channel's
it was
dead.
really good.
We're not.
I don't
uploading.
care that channel's dead. You need to do it.
Nah.
No, man. He's fucking. Are you on about Is it
Best Friends.
Best
Friends.
Friends. It's a long film.
So you
It
want
is.
them to
Is it
sit
any good?
through an entire crap film?
I was going to watch it at yours, but then I ended up going home.
it's-
It's
a lot of
remarkably
weirdness.
confusing. It's remarkably confusing.
It is confusing.
There's one bit that's always stuck in my head though with that
The
film.
mannequin in the car.
The mannequin in the car.
Yeah.
We don't know why it's there. It's supposed to be someone in a car,
Yeah.
but you can very clearly tell it's literally just a mannequin from Top Man.
There's some kind
It's
of like
weird.
thing happening in like a house,
Yeah.
and it keeps cutting to this car with a mannequin inside of it.
Yeah.
And you keep thinking, what's the mannequin? What's the mannequin?
What's it symbolising?
What was the mannequin in the end? I don't remember.
It never got explained.
There we go.
It went on camera, off camera,
It was
forgotten.
It was oddly unsettling.
This is why
as well.
you need to do that film.
It's too long to do. It's way too
Not
long
only
to
that,
do.
but again, yeah, the channel is dead.
Yeah.
I don't think it's dead. I still like going on. And
You can
looking at
watch,
it.
No, yeah,
watch
you can
all the
watch what you
videos
want,
you
we
want to
don't make
watch,
any more.
but there's no more uploads.
I think it's
No more
because
plans.
you've split off and now you're doing the.
I'm not split
First
off. This
name,
is where I
last
put other stuff. I've been doing that for a while.
Yeah, he's been doing that before too.
I'm so,
Barrett.
so
Yeah.
how come you opened up first name, last name, and stopped doing Tio and Barrett?
It's not a thing that came together.
Yeah,
It's just I couldn't post shoot 'em up games on the main channel without
to be fair, I'd love to do another upload, but since getting rid of the PC, it just makes it
Yeah, which you did on a
so
whim.
much harder.
Which you really
I did on a
whim.
whim. I was prioritising the PC over spending time with Scarlett. As soon as I'd get in from work, I'd be on the PC.
Well, that's just down
I
to you,
suppose
not
it-
the
it-
PC.
Yeah, it is down to me,
It
but I
didn't really
wanted
help
to,
with
I
your
wanted to
setup.
remove the temptation completely. So
He's got no self-control.
Yeah, that's the
no, I
main
don't.
thing.
My self control shit. So
I don't
I
know.
got rid of the PC. I gave it to Beth because she were looking for a computer, so I let her have that at a price. And it's there now, and I got her a mic for it for her birthday, so she's chilling on that. But I'm content with every now and then when I've got spare time, just hopping on Xbox and shit. But I mean,
Is that why you were asking how you can put on your YouTube?
yeah, it was irritating me because I wanted to do some uploads to my channel, not like for anything, just to fucking see if it would work. And I was remembering that consoles can sometimes stream directly to YouTube.
PS4 can.
PS4
And
could.
I don't know about PS5.
I think the PS5 can, but I'm unsure. So
There
I thought,
probably
oh,
is.
the Xbox might be able to do it, and
There
then you
probably
said,
is
oh,
another
it's
way of doing it.
convoluted and it'll cost. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah,
man.
it cost me £2 a month.
You said £1.
Ah, it's £2.
Where does it end?
Or is it £1? Am I thinking of something else?
Oh my god.
The
I don't
main
know.
thing with
But
our channel
there might be
is...
another way of doing it.
Subscriptions.
Who knows?
Just, look,
I'd-
just Google it.
I'd love to do another one, but I mean, it kept fucking up because we tried doing a Dark Souls 1 playthrough at yours, and then there was a delay between.
Oh, that was because I had my fucking Optiplex.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was the Optiplex days when I
right.
had a shitty PC.
We could do another upload, to be honest.
Well,
but
that's just saying that we could. The main thing with our channel, and even my own channel, isn't. I can't wait to get this out to the masses. It's I'm going to put this here so I can come back to it at a later point and watch it again.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
I think that's what the magic of your channel was and why it's so entertaining.
Magic Johnson.
Sorcery playthrough.
They're not like you, where you're like, how many viewers have we got while on a stream?
When I saw that our Ninja Gaiden video had nearly 1,000 views, I was terrified.
I told you.
You know what it is for me? When I see...
It's a good game, though.
Because, like I said, it's like our time capsule. So, when you look at your video and see that it's got nearly 1,000 views, that's like 1,000 people have walked through your front door and gone, don't like your curtains.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck off out my house! Fucking...
Yeah.
But I can't unlist them or private them because then he can't watch them.
If it ever got to the point where
If you
it
don't get
gained...
anything... Oh, sorry.
You will be. If it ever got to the point where our channel actually gained so much popularity and shit like that, so many videos would get taken down.
If I woke up tomorrow and one of our videos had gone viral with like 2 million views, I'd shut the cunt down.
Yeah.
And like re-upload them on another channel or something.
Yeah.
I don't want people... Because it's our memories, it's not everyone else's memories.
Then why don't you just save them to a hard drive?
Because then you
I
can't watch
can't see them.
Fair enough.
It's for us.
Fucking bellend.
But you don't like the fact that other people find enjoyment from your videos.
I don't mind
don't
it.
want
I
them
don't
to.
mind it. I don't mind it when they do, but I don't want it to reach the point where it's like, I mean, look at fucking.
Yeah, but even if it went viral, you don't have to do anything different.
Look at PewDiePie, for example. His early shit was just him being him, and now he's having to force himself to be like censored and shit because he's getting so many fucking views.
Well,
and he's
even
become a
Markiplier
celebrity
said
from
it, hasn't he? Markiplier said that he doesn't like the fact that he's so big now because there's less
you
connection
get,
with the people.
Much less wiggle room. And I mean, fucking hell, if all of our videos would probably get taken down if a spotlight hit our channel for a second and YouTube got on it.
Yeah.
So many videos would get taken down.
Probably.
Yeah,
The Tommy
Wiseau
Wiseau shit would go because of copyright. Some other shit would go because of language used and stuff like that. It's
Well,
just
I tried
fucking...
to watch one of your videos and it said it was banned.
Which one?
Which one?
I can't even remember which one it was. It was banned because of music.
Duel of Fates.
That was banned in Germany though.
It wouldn't let me watch it.
Duel of Mates.
Really?
That's so weird.
I've watched that recently. It weren't banned.
Yeah, it might be different now.
No, I
I haven't
don't
tried
know.
watching it since.
But the only reason I give our channel a outwardly good-looking presentation is because I have that stupid impulse where I have to try and impart some kind of quality through everything. Which is it's the reason why we sat here jostling a fucking coffee table around for half an hour before starting this.
Yeah.
Is
Not to
because-
mention you checking the audio settings and changing it like 9 times.
Yeah, and when you did that fucking Phasmophobia stream, and I was like, if this is shit, I don't want to be in it.
And it was shit.
And it was shit. I've left it up because it was quite funny.
Dude, we need to
to
play
hear me in the
Phasmo
background. We can't.
Me and you can.
I guess we could.
Yeah.
Is your PC able to handle it now?
Big time.
All right, we can consider
couldn't-
Phasmophobia.
I set those graphic settings to medium and it runs like a fucking dream.
No, I can put like Arc on and have it at ultimate and it doesn't even skip a beat.
Okay.
And same with 7 Days to Die, I can have that top settings and it doesn't skip a beat.
I died in 7 days once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I came back though.
That's a pity.
That's a pity. Yeah,
How much better the world would have been.
I know. Just imagine.
But no, I run Phasmo at
You
top.
can't run. Fucking hell.
Not at the minute, no, but fuck you.
Do you remember when you were
Fran.
saying to me how Fran, he was saying to me how bad his ankle was and shit, and then when
Yeah.
I came round, his cane was exactly where it is now, and he was moving around effortlessly.
It's different when you're walking around your house.
Sure.
When I'm out and about, I'm fine for about 5 minutes.
You never go out and about. What the fuck do you mean?
I
The
do.
only
I,
place
have to, I have to go out every week.
Yeah,
Go
to the
off-roading.
fucking shop and then back again.
No, I have to go to fucking Empire House in town.
What
Oh,
for?
you want Ingius, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, you two are scum.
They don't do fuck off. Yeah, they don't do fuck all for you.
I don't know. It seems to
That's
be
not a
helping me lot.
conversation for the podcast.
Oh, by the way, this is one for the viewers
One for the
or the
pod.
listeners. Yeah, this is for the
Podcast.
pod in all caps.
rimmed.
The Simply Adequate store will be live
Shut
so
up.
soon. He's got trinkets and baubles coming your way.
Why?
Fishing lures, paper plates.
It's a monthly subscription, and you don't
No.
get things for free.
No.
You will have to pay for delivery.
No, it has no connection
He
to
has.
anything.
He has. What did you find in the box? A unicorn head.
Fishing lures.
Fishing lures
There's no
for you
fishing
fishermen
lures.
out there.
Was that not a fishing lure? Why
Sim-
did it
goes-
look
it
like a
goes
fishing
in
lure?
Simply
there.
Adequate fishing lures coming soon to you.
You can
If you
put
order
fishing
now
lures in
for
your
just
hair if you want.
$59.95.
Why?
Because you wanted me to advertise it. You sent me a message.
I did not send you a message.
You wanted me to give you a plug in your own podcast.
This was in the written agreement we signed
Yeah,
before
yeah,
we started.
What written agreement? Fuck off.
And I had to
Yeah,
actually
listen,
find
here's
it.
Here's the written agreement.
Yeah,
right
there
on
it
the
is.
table.
That plastic
Yeah.
bottle's the written agreement.
Yeah,
No,
plastic
it was
bottle.
under the plastic bottle, you dirty tramp.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, we had to move all the KKK sign-up documents just to find them.
Oh, fucking hell, back on them.
Oh, it's all true, though, podcast listeners. It's all true.
It is all true.
Racist.
You're true.
I'm so true.
You're so beautifully true.
How long are we doing this for anyway?
I don't know. I mean, we're
Coming up to
nearing
2
the
hours.
2-hour mark.
We're
I
good.
think we've still got loads to say, so let's carry on until we die.
I don't know about
But, well, that's only because you're closest to death's door.
that. I don't know. I think he's borderline with me and Coop.
Yeah,
Me?
well, no, I think
He's got stomach
he's
issues.
He's at the prime of life.
Not going to kill me though. Well,
Well, you never know.
Yeah, you can't really tell because they don't know what's up with you.
Well,
You might just have ligma.
again, yeah, probably either that or sugma.
Yeah. Sugma.
It's one of the two.
Oh, well, it's over. Call it off.
Call it off.
Fuck you.
I think
So we're
this
going to do an outro?
2 hours. Oh, for fuck's sake!
That was.
I think about
Should we do an outro?
2 hours is probably
Yeah.
about a good.
Yeah.
A good length
Well,
of
that was
time for
shooting the
this.
shit, episode 1. Maybe another episode with
Is
these
this the outro?
two fuckers.
Are we doing the
Are
outro?
you doing the
right
outro
now?
right now?
Yeah.
Without any kind of warning? You just
Why
go
would
in
I?
for it?
Why would I give you warning?
Well, usually you just end things in a mood and go, right. So I'm surprised, really, this one's ending on a note.
Okay.
He's finding his cursor.
That was.